Hey folks, this is Vincent Otterly with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid. This is a cooperative game for 2 to 5 players. It's for ages 14 and up, and the average play time is 45 to 60 minutes. So, this is the base game, and there are a lot of expansions out there. I don't own any of the expansions, just the core set for now. I have my eye on the Tommy expansion, but we'll see if we actually purchase that, assuming that we really like this. This is a cooperative game where we will be working together to vanquish 2 monsters and a boss. The typical round will play out something like this. Monsters spawn around Angel Grove. We're talking old school Power Rangers. We're not talking about the Zeo or anything like that. This is the Power Rangers that I grew up with. Yeah, Jason is the Red Ranger, Kimberly is the Pink Ranger, Billy is the Blue, Zach is Black, Trini in Yellow, who we're not playing as today. And like I said, we've got monsters that we'll all know and love. The actual boss for this game is Rita Repulsa. Ah! And then her lips move like 10,000 miles per hour because everything was... Exactly. Make my monsters grow. Exactly. Yeah, and there are some monsters that we'll be fighting. There are Foot Clan... that sounds like a turtle reference, but there's like footmen, like the Putty Patrollers, as we all know and love. The sound... What is this? Exactly. Yes. Okay. So we'll be seeing them as well as the Super Putty Patrollers. Ooh. Now the expansions will include other foot soldiers that you can add to your game. But those are the 2 foot soldiers that we'll be seeing. The different bosses include, or the different monsters, they're like mini bosses. That you've got like Bones here. You've got Pudgy Pig. You've got Nasty Knight here. And you've got Madam Woe. Each of them has their own deck of cards. 2 of those 4 monsters are seeded into this spawn deck. At the beginning of every round, we draw cards, and these things will spawn in these 4 locations. And we lose the game if all of the areas become panicked. How does an area become panicked? Whenever a mini-boss comes out, or Rita Repulsa comes out, the area is immediately panicked, which is bad. That means that anytime a monster or foot soldier, whatever, spawns there, it moves to the next location clockwise. If all locations become panicked, we lose. In addition, each location has a number threshold limit, so if there are 5, say, Putty Patrollers here, this location becomes panicked, and anything that would spawn here in the future then spawns here. In order to get rid of panic, we have to go to that location and clear out all the bad guys, and then we can remove the panic. So that's a typical game is monsters spawn, we clear out as much as possible, crowd control, deal with the mini-bosses or the monsters as they come up, and then finally Rita Repulsa will show herself, and then if we defeat her, we win the game. That's an oversimplification of what we're doing. In a 2-player game, each player will choose 2 Rangers. And also, I have to warn you folks that the learning curve is a little, I don't want to say high, but there's a lot of different little mini roles depending on the player count, for example. Games with 4 players, games with 3, games with 2, and these are all the different changes. So what you're seeing today may be a little different than what you see because if you play with 4 players or 5, for example, the amount of energy that each player gets or the shared energy pool or anything like that may be slightly different. Our hand size is 7 in a 2-player game when we share Rangers. In a typical game, it's only 5. As far as these decks are concerned, I'll show off Trini because she's not used. Each Ranger has their own mini, and it doesn't even look like a mini. This is actually quite big for a mini. And I have to also... look at this stuff. I mean, this is not a miniature. This is actually quite large, and these are great quality here, I gotta say. I don't paint miniatures or anything like that, but I mean, look at the size of these things. I mean, I don't know. The artwork is pretty awesome. So anyway, so this is every Ranger has a special, unique ability that they can use. They also have their own deck of cards. So if you play as the Yellow Ranger, for example, you're going to take this yellow deck, shuffle the cards, and that's what you use. In a 2-player game, as I mentioned, we each control 2 Rangers. So I have shuffled Black Ranger and Blue Ranger's cards into a 20-card deck here. Each is 10. And she has red and pink cards in her deck to signify that she controls those 2. So again, rules are slightly different, but I think you get the idea. Each Ranger has a special ability, and we'll be using those as we see fit. As we defeat monsters in this game, or I guess I should say foot soldiers, we will fill up this track here. Whenever it reaches full, we move on to the next number. This is our power level here. Every time we increase a power level, we can draw part of our Megazord. So you might see Jason's Tyrannosaurus Rex or Zach's Mastodon, thank you. And Pink's Pterodactyl, Kimberly's Pterodactyl, Yellow Saber-Tooth Tiger. If Trini's Saber-Tooth Tiger comes up, we decide as a group when to use that ability. So these are special things. So as we destroy foot soldiers, and by the way, mini bosses are an instant level up. So if you kill a mini boss, you automatically get it a level up on your power level. Whereas the foot soldiers, you need 6 of them in order to move up 1 power level. There are some other rules. I don't want to overload you folks with a bunch of information that you won't remember anyway. Some of the other components that I didn't show you. So here's an example. These are panic tokens, damage tokens, and power tokens. A lot of our cards will require energy to spend in order to use them. So we'll be spending energy from our personal stockpile. Each ranger has a maximum of 1 energy that they can spend. We also get these power crystals, whatever, added to a shared pool. In a 2-player game, there's 3 of them. So we'll be able to use them in order to play cards as well. And we'll get more into combat when we get into it. Here's a quick look at the rulebook. It's about, let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18 pages. That includes the back reference, which is, I'm going to be using this a lot. And as I always say, this is our first time playing. We might get a rule wrong or 2, but we're here to spread awareness, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video anyway. With that being said, let's go and actually play the game now, and we'll explain new stuff as it comes up. We've got dice. Okay, so the first thing we do is the deployment phase. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw from this deck. This was drafted in such a way where there are 4 piles. The first pile of 5 cards is just the regular foot soldiers. One of the mini bosses was in the second pile, and then another mini boss is in the third pile, and then in the 4th pile is Rita Repulsa. She's somewhere on the bottom of this deck. Now, in the standard game, in the deployment phase, you draw 5 cards and spawn them. For a more relaxed experience, the manual does say that you can instead draw 4. And that's what we're going to do today just to get our feet wet. Yeah. So the first thing we do is we draw the top card of this deck and look what it is. In this case, it is Super Putty Patrollers. There's 2 of them. And whatever the location is of the next card is where they spawn. This says Angel Grove Park. So we're going to take 2 of the Super Putty Patrollers and add them to Angel Grove Park. Worth mentioning real quick, there is an advanced mode. The reverse side of these contain special location, I guess, conditions and other things that either help us or hurt us. There's also an invasion mode where, not invasion, but it's possible for the enemy to actually invade the command center where we start. We can always come back to the command center as an action to refill our hand and stuff and the like, but we'll get into that later. We also start the game with 2 power crystals here. These are our lives. If one of our rangers gets defeated, we lose one of these, and when it happens, we'll get there. But we actually get defeated when we run out of cards in our deck. Okay. So that's bad. These are also personal. These are power crystals that we spend in order to play cards.
So they're not the same as those?
They're not the same as these. Ignore those.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, all right. So we spawned 2 of these super putties over here, and now we move on to the next one. 3 putty patrollers in the industrial district. Yes, so that is up here. That has a threshold of 6. All right, next one.
They gave me nightmares when I was a kid.
1 Super Putty Patroller in Angel Grove Park, which is over here. We may want to go there and deal with that.
Yes.
Last one, Putty Patroller in Angel Grove Park. So that has a threshold of 6. There's 4 here, so there's no locations that are panicked at this point. I'm going to put these up to the side. When we're done with this, we shuffle these up and we put them on the bottom of this deck here. Because when Rita Repulsa comes out, we still may need to spawn more stuff. Okay? So now it is our turn. Once we've spawned everything, we move on to the action phase. And here we have 3 actions each. And again, this will change based on the number of players playing the game. But we can do different things. And we don't have to do them like the black one goes first, then red. We don't have to do this in order. I can use 2 with Zach, and then Jason can use 1, and Billy can use 2, whatever. It's however we see fit. We can either move. If we move, we can pick any spot on the board, regardless of adjacency. We go to one of these 4 locations, or we can go back to the command center in order to take cards from our discard pile back into our deck so that we don't get defeated. We can initiate a battle, or we can recover. Instead of coming back here to get everything back, you can stay where you're at and recover, and that allows you to draw cards from your discard pile back into your deck based on the number of shields in the bottom right of these cards. I know that doesn't mean anything to you right now, but on the bottom right-hand corner of these cards are little shields. Whenever you recover, you're allowed to take up to, I think it was 6 shields worth. So I could take, say, that's worth 2, and that's 2, and then this is 1. So I could take, 6 shields worth of cards and put them back into my primary deck. And I can also get 1 of my energy back, assuming that I've spent it. So, recovering is less effective than coming back here. But if you need to stay where you're at and, recover, then you can use the recover action. During battle, you can also spend an action to just gain 2 energy and add them, or I think in a 2-player game, it's 3 energy to re-add to the shared pool. Just double check on that to make sure I got that right. Yeah, storing energy, nope, Ranger, resolving battles, yep. When you flip an unused action token to gain energy in battle, gain 3 energy instead of 2, yeah. Anyway, so we are now in the action phase. And we now decide what we want to do. Now, in a 2-player game, we have to, like, my 2 Rangers have to move together, and your 2 Rangers have to move together. At some point, I would love separate decks so that we don't have to all stay together.
That's kind of silly. Why? What's the point of that?
What do you mean?
Like, why do 2 Rangers have to move together?
Because our cards are in the same deck. Because if Billy were over here and Zach were over here, it shouldn't be allowed for Billy's cards to be able to be used here. You know what I mean? So if they had separate decks, then yes, they could be split up. Billy could use whatever his deck over here. Zach could use his deck over here. But in this 2-player version of the game, because we've combined our cards into a larger deck, these 2 characters have to stick together. These 2 have to stick together.
Now, could you always just homebrew it and like put separate decks?
Yeah. I don't see why not. That's what I was messing with prior to filming this. I was trying to figure out a way to include all 5 Rangers and have all separate decks, but that was very messy at that point. So I wanted to mess around with it a bit more. This is nice and tidy, but could you imagine 5 cards and then 5 decks? That's a lot of work. This makes it easier. That said, I would love a separate deck for each one.
I would like it so that it'd be just one huge deck, have all the Rangers.
It's possible.
And then as the cards come up,
You have to account for hand size. It requires some testing, obviously. All right, anyway, on to the show. So now we each have 3 actions to spend. So for my first action, I'm going to send Billy and Zach over to this area here. So I've used an action to move for Zach and an action to move for Billy. Now, do you want to come over and help me with yours, or do you want to tackle the industrial district and take out those putties there.
I kind of want to thin out the putties there
All
in the industrial.
I just hope I have the cards necessary to handle these.
If you're too nervous about it, we can help if you want.
It's up to you. Well, if you want to go for it, go for it.
All right, you know what? I'll help you.
Keep in mind that...
I just don't want to overkill, you know?
Right. Here's the thing, though. We have 3 actions between us.
Mm-hmm.
So when one of us initiates an attack, the entire group contributes to that attack, and we don't all have to spend a token.
Okay.
So if Zach attacks right now, which I will, he'll be the lead ranger. He gets this token.
Okay.
And that comes into play with various card effects. But now the rest of us can help Zach without having to spend an action token.
Okay.
So in the future, after we're done fighting this one round, in theory, we could move over here and finish those guys off.
Okay.
Okay? So now that we've initiated...
Hey Siri, we could move over here.
Seriously, Siri?
I'm gonna web search for it.
Wow. Sorry, folks. Apparently I said something that pissed Siri off. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm like, who is talking? Anyway. Okay, so Zach is the active ranger for this battle. And, oh, by the way, you can draw up to 7 cards in a 2-player game. So why don't we do that now? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, there may be reasons why we don't want to do that, because, again, when your deck runs out of cards, then you are considered defeated.
Yes.
So your deck is your life pool.
Yes.
Okay? So we can sort of share information, not too much, but it's I didn't see anything in the rulebook that prevented us from telling us exactly what we had. But we're going to be using these cards, and the cost of these cards are in the upper left-hand corner. We'll be spending energy in order to do this. Now, what we're going to do as the active ranger, I will choose 4 things to attack, a maximum of 4 of these figurines to attack. 3 of them are going to be super putty, and 1 is going to be the regular putties. So there are separate decks for each of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw, I think it's in order of, when it comes to combat, I think they go on separate rows. And again, this is still new to me, so give me 1 minute while I look that up. Resolving battles, action phase, recover, battle. Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah, enemy preparation is here on the very bottom here. So we're going to be drawing cards from each deck and forming a row from left to right. If there are multiple instances, for example, this is like a mini boss. These go on one row and the other ones go on another row. And it also says there can never be more than 4 foot soldiers participating in a battle. If there are more than 4 foot soldier figures in the current location, the lead ranger chooses which 4 soldiers they wish to battle, drawing 1 for each. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead then and draw, I think it's the super ones first, and then, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'll have to look that up later. So I'm going to make this area the like combat area. So I'm going to draw 3 of these, like that, for the super putties, and then 1 for the regular putty patrol down here. So it's going to go from left to right and then down here. So the way this works is, if any of these say fast, this jumps to the front of the line. This one says fast and guard, so this one would jump into the front of the row here like so. And actually, they would get to go first and resolve this card. The way combat works is typically rangers go, just one of us. One of us takes our turn, then this card goes. One of us takes a turn, this one goes. One of us takes a turn, this one goes, and so on. So each card is going to be exhausted as it goes down the line. And once the last card is resolved on the enemy area, then we have 1 final turn to do whatever damage we can, and that's that.
Okay. So
I'm looking at these cards now, and golf just simply says fast, guard, and this says drain 1 energy. So when this activates, we're actually going to lose an energy. Speaking of which, we should probably populate 3 energy for our shared pool here. And this one is deal 1 damage, increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier in this location. That's a really nasty one. This one is deal 1 damage. That's the same exact thing. And lastly, this swarm attack for the regular putties. Deal 1 damage, increase... Okay. So there's a lot of swarm attack cards coming out here that we need to take care of quickly. So as far as the... Enemy preparation. Okay. Ranger and enemy turns. Battle cleanup. Okay. So I think we're ready to go. This one has to go first, based on what I was seeing here. Because, again, this is a fast, and this is a guard. Guard cards will force players to attack this and destroy it before it can attack anything adjacent to it, whether it be horizontal or vertical. So these 2 cards are being guarded by this card.
Wow.
Now, the question is, do we have any abilities that we can use prior to combat that would help us out before we do anything?
I have a quick shot.
What does Quick Shot do as Kimberly?
At the start of each battle, you may deal 1 damage, I'm assuming, to an enemy card of your choice.
Okay, so and that bypasses the whole guard thing. Because it's not an attack, it's just damage. So what card would you like to directly damage?
Would I want to just damage the guard anyways?
Yeah.
Just to get him out of the way?
Yeah, the only downside is if we... Yeah. We can... Yeah, if we want to try and go for it, sure.
Unless... What I don't know. I can't read that far.
Well, all of these simply say, deal 1 damage, increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier in this location. This has 2 health, 3 health, 3 health, and 3 health.
And they're all foot soldiers.
Yeah, they're all foot soldiers, yeah.
Ugh. Right.
Yeah. This is going to be a nasty battle already, I can tell.
Yeah. I got some cards, though.
Okay. So, where do you want to apply this damage? This first one here?
Yeah, I'll just do it on the guard.
Okay.
Might as well.
All right.
I'm going to take him out quick.
Sounds good to me. All right. I'm pretty sure...
Now, does that count as an action?
No, that is not an action. No. These actions are only to move, to activate or to initiate a battle, and to recover. Don't worry about these anymore for right now. Okay? So this one is going to go first, and this one says drain 1 energy. So that means that I have to remove 1 of our energy crystals from the supply, meaning we have less energy to work with. So now this card is exhausted. This one is now going to go next, but we get a turn in between. One of us is going to go. The question is, which one of us is going to go next? And I need to look at these cards now. Maneuver, gain 1 ranger. A ranger of your choice may search their deck. No, it's not. We need to start attacking things. We know that this is going to do 5 damage when it attacks. So we need a way to take this one out and take this one out all in one shot, if that's even a thing. This is cool. Once per battle, after you defeat an enemy card with an attack, you may deal 1 damage to another card adjacent to your target. That means I could possibly get a damage on this one, but I'm also looking for...
How do I play maneuvers? Is that like any time?
No, that's, again, one of us has to play a card. We have to figure out which one of us is going to do it.
Yeah, but I have a maneuver card. I don't know if that counts.
That does count, yes. So if you play Team Tactics, gain 1 energy, another ranger of your choice may immediately play 1 card. Yeah, you could do that right now.
Yeah, I figured I could do that, gain the energy, and then you can play whatever card.
Okay, so you're going to put that in your discard pile.
Yeah.
And we gain an energy. So
now, is that for me or for that?
That's the shared pool. Rangers can never hold more than 1 each.
Interesting.
So now we're back up to 3 again. Now we can play another card.
Okay, so quick question. So that can only do 1 damage? I don't understand why.
This is, if you choose to spend 3 energy, you do 3 damage.
For that stuff over there.
Right.
Okay.
X is the number of energy you want to spend in order to do that much damage.
Okay.
I'm looking to see... Ooh. Alright, I might want to do the Power Axe.
Real quick, it says another ranger of your choice may immediately play 1 card. Now, does that surpass a cost? Or...
No. You play a card, meaning you have to pay the cost of the card.
Still?
Yes.
Oh, what a stupid ability.
Well, no, we got our energy back, and that's good. Reason being, I've got a Power Axe here, Zach, After rolling, choose 2 dice from this attack and deal that much damage to each enemy card adjacent to the target. So what I could do is, I could target this one, choose 2 dice from that attack, and then attack Swarm Attack. And then Zach here, once per battle after you defeat an enemy card with an attack, you may deal 1 damage to an adjacent target. So if I can kill this one and get a good roll with this, I could kill both of these in one shot.
Before you do that, should I do this one first so that way you have an additional attack?
The next time, no, because if you play this does not give us another action. Once you play this enemy will not go.
Oh, okay.
You play it, we play a card, they do something. We play a card, they do something.
I see.
That is a nice setup, but we're going to get 5... Yeah, unless we kill this thing, 5 attack is coming in.
Okay, alright, go ahead.
So I'm going to play my Power Axe, because I don't know these cards well enough to know what else is good. It's going to cost 3 energy, though. It's the only thing I have that would actually take out both. Unless there's a card that you have that bypasses guard. Do you have any cards that bypass guard? I think Kimberly may have a card or 2 that might actually...
Kimberly has 1 card in her hand.
What is...
Just the one, the rest are all Jason.
Okay. Before rolling, you may discard the top card. No. I need something that does splash damage, and I think the only one that has that... you may play this card, place it on top of your deck. No. Okay. I'm going to play Power Axe, just for the heck of it. So, I'm going to play this Power Axe card, and that's going to cost me 3 energy, so these go away. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we still have personal reserve here that we can do. So, I'm going to take 3 dice and roll them. And once per battle, a ranger of your choice may draw 1 card and then place 1 card from their hand back on top of their deck. Once per battle, a ranger of your choice may reroll any number of dice. So if this goes bad, we may want to use your ability.
Now, these are only once per battles, right?
Yes. So in theory, we can... Well, yeah, what I'll do is, why don't we just put like a little... Oh, you could do that. Well, that's kind of crappy to do that here. We'll just put a little damage marker on it to indicate that you've used it up to that point. Okay. Mm-hmm. I got hit, and blank. Now, these dice have 2 misses, which are the circles. There's 3 hits, and there's 1 double hit. So I got 2 damage out of this, which isn't bad.
Do you want to reroll?
I don't think I need to. Reason being, I was targeting this one, right? Ah. So this says, my Power Axe says, after rolling, choose 2 dice from this attack and deal that much damage to each enemy card adjacent to the target. So I attacked this one. I mean, I did enough damage to kill it. It only needed 1 more. Mm-hmm. So this flips over like that, right? And 1 putty patroller is now dead.
The super one, right?
Yeah, the super one. Mm-hmm. Now, with this Power Axe, it says choose 2 dice and do that much damage to the one next to it. And adjacent to the target. Yeah, so I'm going to do 2 damage to this one.
So it's 1 left.
Now... Zach's ability. Once per battle, after you defeat an enemy card with an attack, you may deal 1 damage to another enemy card adjacent to your target.
Very smart.
So I did 3 damage to this, and I managed to take it out.
Cool.
And that's another Super Putty Patroller added to our thing. So that was my turn. This goes into my discard pile. Maybe I'll put that over here. That's fine. And now the enemy goes. Whether the enemy is active or defeated, it will exhaust the next card in the row. So this is now exhausted, and now it is our turn again. Nothing happens because this was defeated.
Here's a question. Did Jason take his first turn?
What do you mean, did Jason?
With this card, the Team Tactics card?
I don't understand.
When I played this so that the Black Ranger can play his card immediately, which was that axe.
Yeah.
Now, if that was Jason's turn and you placed that card immediately, would that have signified that Jason's turn is over and then
There is no turn. No. Because, again, it says I can immediately play another card. If that did not say I can immediately play another card, then the enemy would go next. But the fact that that card let us play a second card.
Okay.
Remember, it's only one card and then the enemy goes. One card, then the enemy goes. That broke the rule and let us play a second one.
Yeah.
So again, this one went first because it had fast.
Mm-hmm.
Then you played this. That gave us the ability to play a second card, which was this.
Card. Yeah.
And then this one goes.
I see.
And now it's our turn again.
That's crazy.
Now, we're going to go, and this one is going to go after us.
Yes.
So if we can, we want to defeat it.
And, okay.
So again, one of us can go. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Zach already went, he could still go again.
Any one of us could go again. It depends on what we want to do. The question is, does either one of us have 3 damage? And I use this ability, so I did that.
I'm assuming reactions are immediate.
Reactions are dependent on what's going on at that point in time. What does the reaction say?
I have this one. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage and reduce it by 3.
Yeah, so when I suffer 3 damage, you can play this. It does not count as an action, or as our turn. It's just something that happens.
Okay. So when an enemy attacks you, how do you defend?
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay.
What happens is when we take damage, we draw cards from our deck until we pick first who's going to take the damage.
I see.
Then we draw cards from our deck, and that's where those little shield icons come into play. We're going to draw cards until we draw enough shields to either meet or exceed the damage.
I see.
Those cards then go into the discard pile.
Okay.
If you happen to draw, let's say that 1 damage came through. Are you looking?
Yeah, yeah.
If 1 damage is coming through and I drew this, this is actually more than I need. This would go to the bottom of the deck rather than be discarded.
Interesting.
If it was, I'm looking for a one shield card here.
Is this one?
Here's one.
Oh, okay.
So if 1 damage came through and I drew this one, this is exactly the amount of damage I need, but that's it. This would go into my discard pile.
Yeah.
Now let's say that 4 damage comes through, okay? And I drew this, that would go in the discard. That's a 2 more, that would go in the discard pile. 1 plus 2 is 3 shields. I'm up to 5 now. 5 is more than 4. This is more shields than I needed. This would go to the bottom of my deck. And these 2 go into my discard pile.
Oh, jeez.
That's how damage works in this game.
Okay.
Okay. So we are on... It's our turn to do something. Again, we don't have to attack this one. We could go straight for this one. But I don't see a reason to let this guy go and do damage to us. Can any of us do 3 damage to this guy? I have one that says Reckless Blow. Before rolling, you may discard the top card of your deck to add 2 dice to this attack.
Wow.
That I have to discard a card to do it.
I have this one. But it's just a basic. It looks like a basic attack card.
This one is you may re-roll any number of dice during this attack. That's not bad. With your ability, you could potentially roll dice twice. So if you play this for 1 energy, do you have anything that gives us energy?
I do not.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, so it's up to you. You can spend an energy to play this if you want, and that does 3. It's a 3 dice attack, and you could re-roll up to 2 times. Or we find something that,
You also have Billy's ability to...
Yeah, this says, once per battle, a ranger of your choice may draw 1 card, and then place that 1 card from their hand back on top of the deck. The reason you may want to do that, let's say you know damage is coming in. What I could do is I could draw a card from my deck with Billy's ability, then put a 3 shield card on top, so that when damage comes in, if it's only 2 damage, I draw the 3 shield card, I put it on the bottom of my deck.
Yeah.
So Billy is a great defensive way of getting a high shielded card on top.
Okay.
For that. So I'd have to discard a card to do this. Mammoth Slam, that's a 4 dice attack. And it's free.
Wow.
So I'd have to discard a card to do it, but that may be something to think about. Tactical Strike. After you play this card, place it on top of your deck instead of discarding it. When this guy hits, he's going to do damage, deal 1 damage, increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier in this location.
I have this one as well.
Lead the charge. That's a 2 attack. So that would be the next time any ranger performs an attack during this battle, add 1 die. The only downside is it's only going to give you 2 dice against this 3 health character.
True, but I still have that defense, the reaction defense. I reduce the damage by 3.
You could. If you want to do that, it's possible. But then this guy goes next. I want to try and kill him off if we can.
Okay.
I'm looking. I mean, we'll consider that. You know what? I've got a bunch of these Mammoth Slams. I might just burn that.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So with the Mammoth Slam, and I may need your rerolls. So I'm going to, if there are, this says if there are 4 or more cards in your discard pile, add 1. That's not what I'm looking for. Which one am I looking for? Oh, it's Reckless Blow. I'd have to pay an energy to do it, though. Yours might actually be better, then. If you have a 3 dice attack that would spend 1 energy. What would you rather do?
One of these.
Okay.
Any one of these?
I would say to try and kill him with your Tyranno Slash if you want to.
Tyrannosaurus. Sorry.
All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to play this card. It costs 1 energy, so that goes back to the thing. Now, these do not come back automatically until you recover or until you come back here and replenish your entire discard pile. However, at the end of battle, any leftover tokens can be used to replenish personal. We don't have any left over. I'm just saying we could do that in the future. So go ahead and roll 3 dice. Let's see what you get. You need 3 damage. You got 3 damage. You didn't even have to use the ability. So you got 3 damage exactly. 1, 2, 3. So that does 3 damage to this guy, and he goes away.
Now here's a question. If this was also a damage, could I have transferred it over?
No, you pick one enemy to attack.
Oh, what a waste.
It's okay. You still got him. This goes into your discard pile.
Yes, it does.
And now they go. Nothing happens because they were defeated. Last is this putty right here, Swarm Attack. Deal 1 damage, increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier in this location. So is that 2?
But we go first.
Yeah, correct. I'm just reading off what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So we need to do 3 damage to this thing before it does damage to us if we can. If we don't defeat it, we take damage, and then we get 1 more turn to take it out. I can do Reckless Blow and roll 4 dice, and then maybe use Jason's ability.
I would say do that.
Okay. Knowledge is power. Tactical Strike, that's only 2 dice. Mammoth Slam. If there are 4 or more cards in your discard. Alright, fine. I'll do Reckless Blow and play that. That is a 1 energy card. And that goes away. And now before rolling, you may discard the top card of your deck to add 2 more dice. So I'm going to take this card and just discard it. Counter jab from Billy. And I'm going to roll 4 dice, and I may need your reroll ability if this goes poorly.
Oh.
That's 4 exactly. Well, 4 to 3. So we defeat this one. He goes, nothing happens, and that's it. Unless there's a card. Actually, you know what? We still get 1 final turn. Even though there's no people left, we could play a card to get energy back if we have any. The Knowledge is Power is a blue card. Maneuver. Gain 1 energy. A ranger of your choice may search their deck for a card and add it to their hand. If they do, they must shuffle their deck. I'm going to play this to get 1 energy back, and that goes to the main pool here. And now, would you like to... Is there a particular card that you'd like to look for?
In the discard pile?
No, it says search their deck. Not discard pile, but their deck.
I don't know if I have energy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of useless right now because what's going to happen is when we're all said and done, the next combat, we can draw back up to 7 cards again for our next combat. But I do want to look through my deck to see if there's anything here that I may want that's on the bottom. Here's another Knowledge is Power, for example, so I may want to take that one. I'm looking for some kind of... Oh, the Smooth Moves might be a nice defensive one to have. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage to reduce that damage by 2 and gain 1 energy. So I might actually take this one and put it into my hand. Add it to their hand. If they do, they must shuffle their deck. Okay, so I have to shuffle my deck.
You want me to shuffle it?
I got it.
Okay.
All right, and that was the last action for the combat round, and that is it. All of these guys are defeated. The Super Putty Patroller cards get shuffled back into the Super Putty deck.
Cool.
And this Putty card gets shuffled back into the putty deck. And now we're back to taking actions. Okay? So we've got 4 of these, so we're 2 away from getting a Zord, a part of our Zord, which is nice. So I have 1 action left as Zach. I've got 2 as Billy. You've got 2 each over here. So what we could do...
How did you spend 2?
To initiate the battle. 1 to move and 1 to initiate.
Oh, so the only way these replenish is if you go to the command center.
No, at the end of the round.
Oh.
When we're out of actions, the round ends and new things spawn.
Oh, okay. So the round is still going, so we can move it.
This is still considered the action phase because we have actions left to spend.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to move Kimberly and Jason.
All right, and I will follow Zach and Billy. Will also follow you over here. And now, do you want to spend...
I will initiate with Jason.
All right, so now all of us can participate because we're all in the same location. So now we've got 3. As the active ranger, you decide, as the lead ranger, you decide out of these to attack. Because there's only 3 of them, we're only going to draw 3 putty patrol cards. So we're going to do 1, deal 2 damage guard, swarm attack, and guard again. So this cannon fodder and this cannon fodder are guarding this one.
That's okay.
So hopefully we can somehow... There's no fast on here, which means we get to go first.
Okay.
So now it is our turn. We replenish... what should have happened at the end of the last combat phase? There was 1 left over, so that goes to somebody.
Okay.
Which one of us wants it? You can have it.
Oh, no, you can have it. It's fine.
It doesn't matter. We can share energy at the same location.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter.
Right.
This now fills up to 3 energy again. Whenever you initiate a new battle, you have 3 energy to spend. You can also spend these to gain 2 more energy to add to the pool. That's one thing that you... Or 3 more energy in a 2-player game.
Oh, you can spend action points?
You can spend action points to add energy to the pool here.
And there's a max... Is there a max?
I believe it's... I think it's 3 as a maximum. Let's see. 2-player game. It doesn't say maximum. It just says in resolving battles here. Gain 3 energy instead of 2. When you flip an unused token, gain 3 energy instead of 2, and you may also draw cards from your deck up to your maximum hand size. Well, we should probably do that now anyway. So when we initiate a battle, let's draw. Do you want to draw more cards up to your hand size?
Yes.
I'm going to draw up to 7.
Now, here's a question. This is a battle, right?
Yes, so these are now fresh. So now you can use Kimberly's ability again.
I am.
Okay, so which one would you like to hit?
The first one.
This guard one here? Okay, so Kimberly's ability allows you to do 1 damage to the target of your choice, regardless of guard or not guard.
Okay.
And now we get to go. Well, one of us gets to go.
Hold on, real quick. Shoot. Can I spend Kimberly's action to increase the energy?
You can. We already have 3 here. Do you really need that much energy?
Yes.
For what?
For Jason's turn.
What's Jason going to do?
This one?
This deals an amount of energy equal to the amount of energy spent to play this card. You may divide this energy. Okay, if you want to use your Bait Blaster on
that.
that.
If I could do like energy.
That might be overkill. Any excess energy is lost. So I would advise, if you want to, Kimberly can spend an action to add 3 more to this. Let me see if there's a maximum. I don't think there is a maximum energy thing. If there is, I didn't see it. Energy costs. Draining energy. Resolving. It would take a while for me to go through all of this, so I think we just play it by ear.
Okay.
And yeah, if you want to do that, do it. Just keep in mind that any excess is lost.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a question. I'll wait till you finish.
Now go ahead.
If I use my action to add energy to the pool, is that her turn, or is that just like?
That is, I believe, her turn.
It's tough, all these little tiny rules.
Yes, these are things that I wish were outlined better in the rulebook. It just says gaining energy. Some combat cards allow Rangers to gain energy. Rangers who are participating in the battle may add their own stored energy tokens to the shared energy pool and may spend unused actions to gain energy, adding 2, it's 3 in a 2-player game, to the shared pool for each action token flipped this way. It doesn't say that it actually costs a turn to do that. Because it's not an attack, it's not a maneuver, and it's not a reaction.
I should have probably done that before initiating the battle then, right?
It's fine. It doesn't count as an action. So if you want to do that, it doesn't cost anything.
I want to do that.
So we get 3 added to the pool.
Yes, and I want to do it one more time.
Really?
Yes.
That seems kind of...
Because I want to wipe them out.
Okay.
Right?
I guess. Sure. I didn't realize that you could... Okay. That seems cheaty to me, but okay.
Does it? I mean, this is a pretty powerful card. It takes all the energy in order to wipe them out.
Yeah, I guess.
Unless you want to save it for a boss.
Well, that's fine. No, so you're going to play this card on your turn, essentially just wipe them out. This attack deals an amount of damage equal to the amount of energy spent to play this card. You may divide this damage among any number of targets.
Unless...
That's 9 damage. If you spend all of this is 9 damage.
Yeah.
That would kill 3. You'd only need actually 2 for this one. The excess could go back to Jason.
Yeah. 6, 7, 8.
That would actually work out perfectly.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. So go ahead and discard the card. And Jason's Power Blaster just melted these 3. 2 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. So...
Blade Blaster.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So this goes back to Jason at the end of the round, and these all go away.
Okay, and then that gets refilled anyways, right? Back
to 3 at the start of the next combat.
Oh, okay.
So these are defeated.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was the quickest battle I've ever seen. So these get defeated. One goes there, and this one will enter this space. And we go up by 1. And because we've increased 1 power level, we draw a new Zord card, and this will be with us for the rest of the game.
Cool.
So let's see what it is. This is Pterodactyl, which is Kimberly. So you get to have this one. Exhaust this card during a battle to gain 2 energy. So once per battle.
Oh, okay.
So just put that off to the side, I guess. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So we've essentially wiped everything out at this point.
Cool.
And this goes. I don't think there's any cards that we can really play. Is there any cards that you want to play to? I don't know. Yeah. We'll just move along. How about that?
So here's a question. Mm-hmm. Now that the battle's over, we can still spend action points to move?
Correct.
What happens? Explain the command center again?
Anyone that moves into the command center immediately takes all of the cards in their discard pile and your hand and shuffles and forms a new deck. So essentially you're...
Wow. I said wow.
It's an automatic thing. However, you can't do that because Jason can't move here without Kimberly. And I can't move there without Zach. However, you can take a recovery action. The recovery action, again, lets you choose cards from your discard pile up to a total of 6 shields. So I'm going to do that with Billy.
Okay.
And you can do that with Jason.
I will.
So choose cards from your discard pile that total 6. I'm going to choose the Power Axe. That's 3. And this is Knowledge is Power, and Counter Jab and Reckless Blow. I kind of like, if this card is revealed for defense, deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. I kind of like Reckless Blow. So I'm going to take these cards, and they are now recovered. They are shuffled back into my deck. We already have 1 energy, so we're good there. And you get to take 6 shields worth of cards from your discard pile. So I'm shuffling. Huh?
All of them?
Well, what do you have?
4 shields.
Then yeah, just shuffle them back into your deck.
And my hand? Or no?
No, into your deck.
No, I mean like...
No, not your hand. Your hand stays where... That's only when you go to the command center.
I see. Okay. So, okay.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
All right, so now all of our actions are spent. So now we're done with our turn. We go back to the deployment phase. All right, so we are back here. So now we have to resolve 4 more of these cards.
I'm not dropping anything, I swear.
Or you could stop shuffling the cards so aggressively.
Sorry. It's the Power Rangers. You gotta do everything aggressively.
Wow, okay. All right, so now we're going to... You're good now. Thank you. 4 cards. 1, Putty Patrollers and Ernie's Juice Bar. There's 2 of those.
When is Bulk and Skull coming?
I don't know. That'd be awesome if they were a boss expansion or something.
Or like a bodyguard, like something that'll distract the putties.
1 Putty Patroller and... Oh, monster card.
Oh.
So what's going to happen is when we see a monster, we deal it along with the existing one.
Ugh.
So 1 Putty and 1 Nasty Knight, who is one of the 4 mini bosses we'll see, will go into Angel Grove High.
Ooh.
So Angel Grove High is here, and Nasty Knight is this guy. This immediately becomes panicked, like so. So any new cards that come here will go to the next area. Now this all counts as 1 deployment. So we have 2 more still to do.
Now, when you say it goes off to the next area, is that either
Clockwise.
side?
Clockwise.
Oh, clockwise. Interesting.
2 Super Putty and Ernie's Juice Bar. Lastly, 2 Putty Patrollers in Angel Grove Park.
Ooh.
So 2 of these little ones. I'm fine with these guys there for the moment.
Yeah, they're just playing in the park, that's all.
So now that deployment is done, we're going to shuffle these and put them on the boss is actually put out of the game, the boss card, but the other ones will be just shuffled.
The mini boss, you mean? The Nasty Knight?
The Nasty Knight is moved out of the game.
Okay.
So here's the Nasty Knight card that was shuffled into that deck on the second part of the deck there. But yeah, this is removed from the game because we don't want it coming up again.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are on the action phase.
Do
These
we
should all be
refresh?
flipped over.
Yeah. Okay.
And now we've got 3 actions each to do stuff. No one is in our location, so we should probably move.
Yeah.
Do we want to take out the Nasty Knight? Try and take him out? Do we first come over here and take these guys out, then move over here?
Depending on what you do, I think we should probably split up.
Really split up? Is that a good idea?
Well, this is already panicked. This is close to being panicked.
Well, remember, we're going to move... I mean, we can split up, but keep in mind, when you initiate a battle, only one of us spends an action. So technically, I could move a group here, attack, and then move over here, as long as someone else attacks.
What do you mean? Like... Wait, I don't understand. You move here.
So let's say I spent 2 of my actions to do this. Then I initiate a battle. Win or lose, I still have this left. So assuming these are defeated, I could do this.
Oh,
action, and Billy has 1 left to spend on maybe attacking.
Okay.
So I could come here, do some damage, and then come over there. It all depends on what you're doing too.
Yeah, I guess that really wouldn't matter, huh?
We could come here, clean up, and then come here and take out the Nasty Knight if you wanted.
Yeah, I think we might. I think we should probably do that. That way we can take 1 action to initiate the battle.
All right. So all of us spends an action to move. One of us will initiate the battle. I guess Zach.
Can Kimberly?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah.
If Kimberly wants to initiate, go ahead. All right. You have to now flip that over.
Yeah.
And now we've got 4 total to work with here. So we're going to do these super putties first on the top row. Mm-hmm. Swarm attack and engulf. This is fast and guard. So this is going to come over.
Ooh.
And there's 2 little putties. So we take these. 1. Leaping attack, 3 damage. Leaping attack, 3 damage. So this guard is protecting these two
Those
cards.
two, I see.
But it gets to go first because it has fast.
Oh, geez.
So what's going to happen? Well, first you get to kick this ability in. Do you want to do damage to something?
Yes. I want to do damage to the guard.
The guard. Okay. So I will do that. And now they will go. They exhaust and drain 1 energy. Oh, we get 3. 1, 2, 3. They drain 1, however.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is our turn. They are going to go next. This one is going to deal 1 damage. Increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier in this location. So that's 5. 3 health. So we need a 3 health damage. Well, here's the thing. We'd have to... I might have to do the same thing with that battle axe again.
Wait, hold on, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
How come that thing got to go first?
It has fast.
But this one went first, right?
Yes.
And then shouldn't it be our turn?
It is our turn. I'm telling you that this is going next.
Sorry. I thought you were taking his turn.
No, I'm telling you what it's going to do.
Yeah, okay.
Once we're done with our turn.
I see. Sorry.
Deal 1 damage to an enemy adjacent to the target. So I could do 1 damage to this. The problem is that wouldn't be enough to kill it, unfortunately. I could possibly take out 2 of them, and then this would do 3 damage. So I could possibly do that. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage and reduce it by 2 and gain an energy. I could use that. I have some plans here, but what do you?
I also have plans.
What are you thinking?
So I have this maneuver, gain an energy, and then you can immediately play another card.
And if it is an attack, you may reroll any number of dice during that attack.
Now, I don't know if it has to be the same Kimberly card.
It doesn't.
Adjacent.
In a 2-player game, you can share. Yes, so you could play Lead the Charge. The next time any ranger performs an attack during this battle, add 1 die to that attack.
It'll be a setup for you, like if you go next.
If you want to do that, sure. Just keep in mind, you're going to attack this guy here. It's a guard, so you have to attack it.
Yeah, with 2 dice.
We're going to take 3 damage, or we're going to take, if you don't kill this, it's going to be, again, 1 damage, and increase that by 1 for each foot soldier in this location. So assuming you kill this, that's still 4 damage coming into somebody. I do have a reaction card that I could play to reduce that amount if you so choose to.
I also have a reaction card.
Okay, do you want to do that?
I'll do this, yeah.
Okay, so first you're going to play Take Aim, which is, again, it's a maneuver. Gain 1 energy. So we're going to add 1 energy there. You may immediately play another card. If it's an attack, you may reroll any number of dice during that attack. So you're going to discard this card.
Yes.
And you're going to play Lead the Charge, which is a 0-costing card. It's a 2 attack. So you get 2 dice, and you get to reroll anything you want.
Yes. Should I get a little thing to make sure?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Ooh, 1 attack.
Now you get to reroll once with 1 card, right?
Well, I kill it anyways, right?
You
The
do.
guard?
Yeah, you do. Do you want to just... Yeah, I don't think damage carry... Yeah, fine. Another hit. So it doesn't really matter at this point, but yeah, you beat it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just still trying to figure out if there was a maximum to the amount of energy that's in there. So off camera, I'm just sort of looking at the rulebook. I'm still not seeing any reference to maximum limits. Okay, so you did enough damage to kill this thing, right? So this is now defeated. And 1 of these super putties are now added to this track. Now this guy's going to go, and this deals 1 damage. Increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier at this location. So, does that include itself, though? It says for each foot soldier at this location. I'm going to assume I would assume himself.
That's a good question.
Okay, so we stopped to take a quick break. During that time, I tried to figure out the 3 things that we were having questions about. One of them was, do we have unlimited energy? Still couldn't find anything with that in the rulebook. I'm going to assume that there is no limit to how much energy we can have in here. Second thing is, do the putties include themselves in the Swarm Tactics card? I couldn't find anything on that either in the rulebook. So it just says 1 for each foot soldier in that location. So literally 1, 2, 3. So that I think it does count itself. One thing I wasn't looking for, but I figured out, was these super putties and regular putties are all foot soldiers. So these should have been up here. When you are revealing cards from multiple foot soldier types, the active ranger can choose which ones to draw first. So we could have drawn these two in front and then these two in back, but we'll just play things out as we drew them originally.
That's fine.
Okay. So we're going to get 1 damage to each of us. Is that correct? Or 1 damage increases by 1 for each foot soldier in this location. That's 4 damage. So which one of us wants to be the target of that damage?
I can take the hit because I have a reaction block.
Okay, what does that reaction block do? It says play this card when any ranger suffers damage to reduce that damage by 3.
So he'll only take 1 hit.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
That's fine.
So when you take 1 hit, you're going to draw a card from your deck
And
and reveal it. And how many shields are there?
1.
1. So that goes in your discard pile.
Yes. And
Had it been a 2 or a 3, it would have gone to the bottom of your deck. But because it's exactly what you needed, it goes in the discard pile.
That's fine.
So you've blocked. Yeah. So you took a hit and that's it.
Now, can I play a reaction card to that?
What does that say?
It says play this card when you reveal a card for defense to add the revealed card to your hand instead of discarding it or placing it on the bottom of your deck.
So you can now put that in your hand by playing that reaction.
And this goes to the discard.
And that was for the folks at home. Acrobatics. Play this card when you reveal a card for defense to add that revealed card to your hand instead of discarding it. Or placing it at the bottom of your deck. So she took that 1 card that she drew from her deck for defense and now put that into her hand. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. So now they attacked, and now we get to go.
Yeah.
The next one is going to be deal 3 damage, but it has 2 health. I'm assuming we can take them out at least. Do we have anything that can do 2 damage? I'm looking for 0 costing cards. Play after you... After you play this card, place it on top of your deck. So I could play this one. After you play this card, place it on top of your deck instead of discarding it. It's 2 attack. If I can get 2 hits on that, I can kill him. And then after I play it, I can put it on top of my deck. That would allow me, if any damage does come in, I'll know that I've got 2 shields there blocking it. I'm looking at other possibilities. Do you have anything?
I have nothing.
All right, I will go ahead and play. I'll just hope for the best here. We do have Pterodactyl that can add 2 energy. Is that per battle or per...
During a battle. Exhaust this card during a battle.
During a battle, okay.
So, should I do it? 2 energy. Done.
Well, why not? I mean, it's might as well have it to have it, right?
Might as well.
Pterodactyl. Discard the top card of your deck to add 2 to this attack. That might be overkill. I'm going to deal 1 damage. Sweeping Strike. 2 attack. Deal 1 damage to an enemy card adjacent to the target. That might be something to think about. I'm going to do Tactical Strike, I think. I'm going to play Tactical Strike. It's 0 cost. And after you play this card, place it on top of your deck. So I'm going to roll 2 dice and hope that I get 2 hits in here. 2 hits.
Whoa.
Awesome. So that is enough to kill this one. That removes a putty patroller from here and gets put to there. Kind of weighted weirdly. So now they activate. And that's that. And this goes on top of my deck. And now we're on to this one, but we take our turn first. This one's still alive. So after we kill this one, we have 1 chance to knock that out permanently before we end the battle.
Okay.
So do we want to do this something similar? I have another one of these Tactical Strikes I could play on that one.
Yeah, I think I might...
Oh, Hip Hop Keto. Once per battle, after you defeat an enemy with an attack, you may deal 1 damage to other enemy card adjacent to the target.
Ooh.
I'm going to play that on this 3 damage one over here.
Was he adjacent to him?
Yeah, this one's adjacent to this.
Oh.
I killed this one, and it
Okay.
splashed over here with Hip Hop
yeah.
Keto.
That's a good one.
Okay. So now we only need 2 damage after we kill this to take him out.
Okay.
So I'm going to do Tactical Strike again and hope for the best. The only downside is if I don't get this attack in and kill him, we're only going to have a chance to kill one of them.
Yeah.
So the question is, should I play a better card, maybe? We also need to make sure we've got enough powerful cards for this night coming up. We need to make sure we're holding on to good cards for that. Because that's going to be nasty. I might do another tactical strike then, if that's okay. So that's going to go to the top of my deck after playing it. It's 2 dice. I'm going to target leaping attack here. And I have Jason's ability to re-roll if I need it. I don't. 2 damage. Kill it.
Very nice.
So Putty Patrol is here. And they activate. Nothing happens. And now we've got one more shot to take the Super Putty out, if we so choose to. Do you have anything that can do 2 damage?
I have overpowered cards.
All right, maybe we should hold on to those for the night.
Yes, I was.
So it says here, no. If there are 4 more cards in your discard pile, add 1 to this attack. I kind of want to hold on to that for the night, really. Deal 1 damage adjacent. No, reckless. Before rolling, you may discard the top card of your deck to add 2. That's nice. Play this card. You know, I could play Reckless Blow. Before rolling, you may discard the top card of your deck to add 2 dice to this attack. That would be a little overkill, but we've got the energy for it. I say I play that, and I'll take 4 dice to ensure that we kill this thing.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, so I'm going to spend 1 of these shared energy, and I'm going to roll 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
After this battle's over, the excess energy goes to waste, right?
Correct. It goes to us, and then it goes to waste. I have 2,
Perfect.
which is enough to kill it. So 1, 2, 3. It already had 1. So this is now that, and this goes here. And all of these are defeated.
Cool.
Awesome. Putty, putty, super putty, super putty. So these putties go in here. And now we're back to actions again. So I'm thinking we move down to Angel Grove High and take out the Nasty Knight if we can. That's all going to cost us 1 action to do.
Yes, it does. I can initiate with Jason again if you want me to, or whatever. It doesn't matter.
What do you want to do? Do you need to recover? You may need to recover after this.
How many cards do we have in our discard?
I have 2, so I really don't need to recover as much as you do.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to initiate the battle with Billy, and I'm going to draw up to 7 cards.
Oh, that's right. We can draw up to 7, huh?
Yep.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This gets refreshed, right?
So it does get refreshed. These go away. 3 stay though. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
No extra energy to refill. We've all got our energy.
Our abilities refresh.
Our abilities do refresh as well.
Okay.
And now we have to add the night cards. So the way these I keep calling them mini bosses. That's how I see them. These monsters. 4 of the cards from their deck are going to come out, and 4 of them have to be defeated.
Wow.
It's possible that you won't kill them on the first run. So 4 of these cards are going to come out.
Okay.
And they go on top, and then everything else goes underneath. 5 health Blade Beam. Deal 4 damage to the lead ranger, and 2 damage to each other ranger.
Wow.
These are nasty. Smash and Slash. Deal 3 damage to a single ranger twice. Nasty Slash. Deal 4 damage. Nasty Slash. Deal 4 damage.
Why so many cards?
It's 4 cards for the mini-boss.
Jeez.
And that's how many we have to kill. Now the putty, 1 putty comes out underneath here. Cannon fodder. It's a guard, meaning this is guarding that.
That's okay.
So we now know how this is going to play out.
Alright.
You have Kimberly's ability.
I'm going to exhaust this to get 2 energy.
Okay.
And I'm going to, at the start of each battle, you may deal 1 attack to an enemy card of your choice.
Okay, which one would you like?
I'm actually going to do the guard, just because...
You don't like him?
I just don't like guards.
Okay.
Now, what I'm going to do for Kimberly's turn...
Oh, fast.
Oh.
So he goes first.
Nasty.
Deal 4 damage to the lead ranger,
Ouch.
which is Billy, and 2 damage to each other ranger. That includes, if you have more than 1 character, 2, 2, 4, 2 is what it's going to be. So I have reactions to help me with that, I think.
Okay.
So let's take a look here. We need to... Smooth moves. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage to reduce that damage by 2 and gain 1 energy. So I'm going to... I guess I'm going to apply that to I don't think it matters. I'm going to apply that to Zach, actually, and that would block all 2 damage coming into him. So he's going to take 0 damage, Zach, and he also gets 1 energy from this. So 1 energy comes into the shared pool. Any other reactions that I have here? Attack special. I don't have any other reactions. Billy's going to take 4 damage. So I have to draw cards. Okay, there's 3 shields and 2. Because 2 is overkill, this goes to the bottom of my deck.
Nice.
All right. And you, how much
For Jason?
He needs 2 damage.
2.
That's a 2, so that gets discarded. And now Kimberly takes 2.
Kimberly, 1.
1.
And then this goes to the bottom?
Yeah, because it's overkill. Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right.
And that was activated. So now we get to take our turn.
I got something good.
Now here's the thing. This is already gone. So we could, in theory, focus on this, then this, then this, and then come back to this.
Okay.
Or just ignore this completely. I've got that Hip Hop Keto ability. If we do end up taking this card out in the future, I could also either carry it down here or use Hip Hop Keto when killing this to bring it up here. That's a thought. I also have I have this Mammoth Slam. Mm-hmm. When there are 4 or more cards in your discard pile, add 1 to this attack. Mm-hmm. So I can play that and get 3 dice twice at 0 energy. Mm. So that might be something to think about. Maybe for even the cannon fodder down here. Sweeping Strike, deal 1 damage to an enemy adjacent to the target. Tactical Strike. I've got a Blade Blaster. This attack deals an amount of damage equal to the amount of energy spent to play this card. You may divide this energy among any number of targets. So I do have that card that you have.
I have it too.
You do? Okay.
But I have this. I wanted to do this. See if this is legit.
Okay.
So gain 1, right? 1 crystal. Another ranger may immediately play.
Okay. So you're going to play Team Tactics to get an energy.
Okay.
And then it says you can immediately play another card.
And then this one, gain 1 energy.
Gain 1 energy. You may immediately play another card. If it is an attack, you may reroll any number of dice during that attack. Okay. So
it's another energy?
Yes. So you get another energy.
And then I have the Blade Blaster.
That sucks because there's no reroll involved. It's just straight up damage. That card lets you reroll dice in addition to gaining energy. That's still fine.
Oh.
I'm just saying you're just going to miss out on that reroll ability there. That's just pure damage. There's no dice rolling.
Oh, well then hold on. Hold on. Then I have this then.
Do you have anything that rolls a crap ton of dice? Power Bow. 6 dice. Wow.
And it ignores the guard.
Ignores the guard keyword when choosing a target for this attack. Who would you attack, though?
I kind of want to attack that 5 one, but...
Then we get hit with this.
Yeah, no.
Maybe save that.
Save it?
Maybe. Unless you want attacks. Well, no. I mean, that's not bad. That would do...
Unless...
That's 6 dice against this one. I think we want to keep up with the cards. Not attack ones prior. Like, attack this next, kill it. Attack this next, kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Unless... The problem is the stupid guard. Do you have anything that ignores the guard?
The guard only protects this.
Oh.
Only adjacent cards. It's only protecting this. We're free to attack these 3 as we see fit.
Well, then should I do this one instead? That way I can re-roll. Oh no.
It's not enough damage. You'd have to roll 2 perfect 6s in order to kill that.
What about this one? This will set you up for the next attack.
The next time any ranger performs an attack during this battle, add 2 to their... Yeah, okay, power sort it.
Yeah.
So that's 5 dice. Mm-hmm. So that's 3 energies. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. And I can re-roll any
Is that what it says?
Dice. Yeah,
okay.
On this one. Now, did I use her...
You did, so
shot?
I'll go ahead and do that.
I think I'll just keep this just for her on my thing. Alright, so that's 5 dice with a free reroll. Where the heck am I rolling this? Should I roll it up here?
Sure. Well, that's 5 hits. That's good. So we killed this.
That's funny.
All right.
Should I reroll?
It's fine. So you've knocked 1 card out. So this activates and does nothing.
Okay.
Now that ability says on the next attack,
add 2 dice.
Add 2 dice. So do you have any? Do you want to do any dice? You want to do anything for
I
this?
could potentially just do this one and do 4 dice and gain a crystal.
Okay. So it's 0 costing card, attack 2 dice. That would be 4 dice and gain an energy. So there we go. So 4 dice it up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Kimberly's doing work.
Yes, she is.
Come on, Kim.
2 hits, but you've got Jason's reroll ability, right?
I do.
You gonna use it?
Yes. So that's gonna use up both.
Oh,
3.
3 damage.
One
One
hit.
short, right?
Yeah, 1 short.
I don't know if there's a way to...
I don't think so.
I don't know. Okay. So we did 3 damage to this.
That's okay.
That's okay. 1, 2, 3. But not enough to kill it, unfortunately. What I may do is hip hop keto this one, and then 1 damage will spill over and kill this one.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
But now we're going to take 4 damage. Who's going to take the 4 damage? Before that happens, it says once per battle, a ranger of your choice may draw 1 card, and then place 1 card from their hand back on top of their deck. I am looking... I have a 3 costing card here. The downside is it's a sweeping attack. Deal 1 damage to an enemy card adjacent to the target.
Is that the one that you wanted to initially use?
No, I've got hip hop keto.
Oh.
So I think what I might do that. I'm gonna draw a card with Billy's ability and put a card back on top of the deck. And now I will take that 4 damage.
Okay.
Okay. So what's gonna happen is draw this. This is 3 shield.
Yep.
Now I just drew this counter jab. I'm gonna look at this. Attack is... Oh no, this says attack dice plus 1 damage. If this card is revealed for defense, deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. Ooh, that would have been nice to have here, but it's kind of late. Alright, so I'm going to draw again, and it's another sweep. So this is overkill. So 1 goes to the bottom, but this one is discarded.
Okay. How many cards do you have in your discard?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm good.
Wow, okay.
How many do you have?
A lot.
Okay, so we'll probably need to refresh back at the command center after you're done. Although you can't. You'd have to refresh with, recover with that action.
That's okay.
So this one just went and dealt 4 damage to us.
Yeah.
So now we need to kill this nasty slash.
Yeah.
I think now the Blade Blaster needs to kick in.
Yes.
I'm going to use Blade Blaster here to spend 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we could split up that damage more, right? You may divide this energy among any number of targets. Yeah.
Wow.
So this is 6.
That's good.
So...
You can kill...
Yeah, so I'm going to do 6. Actually, I can spend these. I'd hate to spend these, though. If we're going to recover, then I'm going to get 1 back anyway. So I might as well spend as many as I can. So I'm going to do 1 from here, because I'm going to recover 1 with this recover action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... So 7 damage would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Well, no, because you want to use that to kill
Yeah, I'll do 5, 6, 7. So that will effectively eliminate... oh, this should have gone... Yeah, there should have been 1 here. Yeah, okay, so this is dead.
Yeah.
This is just a nasty night card. This one is gone. And...
Would you have wanted to use Billy's?
No, that's fine. What I'm going to do is... Hip Hop... This one's dead. So I'm going to use that Hip Hop Keto, because I killed this one.
Oh, I thought you used Hip Hop Keto for this guy.
No, I used the power thing for that, I think.
Okay.
Maybe. I think. You know what? Fine.
Well, okay.
Well, this one's dead. This Petty Patrol. So we'll just put that here. And because we killed it, a new Zord comes out immediately.
Okay.
So these come back. And we're up to 2nd power level. And this one is Triceratops. Exhaust this card to allow any ranger to choose up to 2 cards from their discard pile and return them to the top of their deck in any order.
That's cool.
So would you like to use that now before the battle's over?
Sure.
I'll put this up here, I guess. Actually, I'm going to put... I don't know where to put these cards anymore because we don't have table space. I'll exhaust it so that you can take 2 cards to add to the top of your deck.
Okay. Any cards?
Any cards you want. Because I know you're hurting for cards right now.
A little bit.
These should have moved over with the rest of them, huh?
Oh, yeah.
They're just somehow I was attacking at range.
Did you use your action points in you? I don't even know anymore.
I did. I used them. I just didn't move my actual figurines over.
I see.
So the Nasty Knight here went, and now it's our turn. And we've got, I think, 2 turns to take this last blade beam out before this is over. I'm going to use this free Mammoth Slam to just try and do as much damage as possible. This says if there are 4 more cards in your discard pile, add 1 to the attack.
Very nice.
So 3 dice coming in. I'm hoping we did something out of that. 3 damage. That's not enough to kill it, but we still have 1 more turn because these guys now activate. And we have 1 more turn. I do have 1 more Mammoth Slam to try and finish it off. Or I can do Tactical Strike. Downside is if these 2 dice come up blank, I have no way of rerolling anything. So I might want to use Mammoth Slam again to make sure that this guy is finished off.
Okay. If you do that, we don't get any in the reserve, right? Because there's nothing in there?
Well, no, but I'm going to recover with this last action.
Oh,
and that will not only give me 6 shields worth of cards, but I can also recover my energy.
When you used your Blade Blaster, could we have shared this stuff?
We could have, but I wanted to keep these here for you.
I was going to recover anyways with Jason.
You could have.
So that would have killed him all.
That would have killed him.
Want to retcon it?
If you want,
I
fine.
think we should.
We'll retcon it. We'll say the blaster did the extra damage here, and there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, totally playing by the rules.
Totally.
All right, so
I was going to do that anyways.
yeah, we're gonna do that anyways. Nasty Knight is defeated. That increases our power level automatically, and a new Zord comes out. This is Mastodon. Exhaust this card to immediately remove 1 foot soldier figure from any location and place it on the experience track.
That's powerful.
Yeah. Exhaust this card. So, So...
Yeah, this one says exhaust during a battle. That one says exhaust during a
So
battle.
I think those refresh at the end of every round, I would think.
Do they?
I think. According to the rulebook here, player count changes using... When a Zord card is summoned, place their... Yeah. The ranger may use the Zord's ability. To use a Zord's ability, exhaust the card. It cannot be exhausted again. At the end of each round, ready all exhausted Zords by rotating. So
God.
this is a once per round kind of thing.
So
and
you
that's
might as well use it.
Yeah, I'm going to use it and just get rid of one of these putty patrols.
Yeah,
and add
this
it.
game's easy.
That's because we're doing 4 cards at a time. All right.
And we're also kind of like fudging up the rules
A little
slightly.
bit. So Nasty Knight's cards are going back in the Nasty Knight deck. This is no longer panicked,
Yay.
which is good. And this Putty Patroller card gets shuffled back into that.
Mm-hmm.
Did I play this? I must have. Okay. All right. We can recover with our last action. We really can't do much else.
I am going to recover with Jason.
Yeah, so I'm going to do 6 shields worth of cards. I like the Sweeping Strike. That's cool. That's 3 shields. Mighty Maces. If this card is revealed for defense, gain 1. Smooth Moves. That might... we'll do Smooth Moves and Mammoth Slam. I think I like that. Okay. So that is that. Yeah. Okay, so this goes back into my deck. And recover 1 energy. And that goes away. Do you find any cards that look good to you?
Yeah.
No? Yes, no?
Yeah, kind of.
So whenever you recover, apparently, it's not just 1, it's 2.
To what?
If these were gone and I recovered, both would get an energy back. Rather than it just be 1 ranger. So we could have used the remaining ones and recovered.
So because I recovered, I get 2 energy back?
No, 1. I'm just saying, had you spent Kimberly's,
I see. Then
you would have gotten both.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying, according to the rulebook.
Alright. 3, 4, 5.
I've got 4 cards. I'll just drop to 7 now to save myself time.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so these go back into your deck, and these stay in the discard.
Yeah.
Do I shuffle?
Yes, you do.
Okay. I shall shuffle. And...
Really? Give me the cards.
I got it.
Give me the cards.
I can shuffle.
Give me the cards.
I can shuffle, I just can't, not drop things.
That's the great way to shuffle, apparently. All right. So the round is over at this point. So we're going to refresh all of our abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now new monsters come out as the result of the deployment phase. So first we have 2 putty patrollers at Angel Grove Park.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Got 3 there already. Next is Super Putty Patrollers at Angel Grove High.
Where we're at.
We are here, so we could kill then move if we wanted to. Next is Super Putty Patrollers at Angel Grove High. So another one of these. And lastly, 3 Super Putty Patrollers at Industrial District.
Oh my goodness.
1, 2... I might need to take from the box. Oh no, I don't. 3. Okay. That was all 4. And again, in a regular game, you'd be drawing 5.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now we refresh our actions. All right.
And the energy refreshes or no?
Well, when we initiate battle, sure.
Oh.
I'll go ahead and do it now so we don't forget. But yeah, that would refresh when we initiate a battle.
Okay.
All right, so speaking of which, do we just initiate a battle and take these 3 out and be done with it?
How many do you have in your discard pile?
I have 4.
4. Okay.
How many do you have?
5.
Oh, good.
That's not too bad.
I'll initiate a battle with Zach, I guess, unless you want to initiate a battle.
Go ahead.
I know you like to do it.
It's fine.
All right, so Zach is going to initiate the battle, and we have to draw 3 of these Super Putty cards.
Yes.
Fast Guard, that goes first, Swarm Attack, and Putty Pummel. Okay, so these are the ones that we have to deal with.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and do your ability
At
first.
the start of each battle, you may deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your
2
choice.
health, 3.
Let's do the guard.
Guard, okay. All right.
And I will exhaust this card during a battle to gain 2 energy.
2 energy, you say.
Why not?
Okay.
Might as well.
Yeah. Just thinking about using him if we needed to.
Just
Or
to take away.
or if we never make it over there, we can use that to get rid of one of them. If that makes any sense. Okay. Exhaust the cards, choose a few cards. Yep, okay. So now this goes, and it says drain 1 energy. So we're down to 4.
Okay.
Because you just added some, right? Pterodactyl. So this is now exhausted. We go next, and then they go. This is deal 1 damage, increase this damage by 1 for each foot soldier in this location.
Ooh.
So we want to possibly kill that one, but again, this is guarding this. So we need a way to do splash damage if we have it.
What about this arrow shot?
Arrow shot. Ignore the guard keyword and then choose a target. Yes, okay. I'd say let's do that. So you ignore the guard card and just straight up attack.
The second.
Yeah, so that's 1 energy to spend, and you get 3 dice.
3.
You have Jason's ability to reroll as well.
Yep.
And I'm going to put this on Kimberly's card to show that we did that.
Yep.
You got this.
Ooh.
You've got 2 damage. You can try and reroll that with Jason's ability if you want. Good luck, player. It's a 1 in 3 chance. You got it. Okay.
All right, so
1 in 3 to miss is what I meant. So it's 3 damage. This card is defeated, and a Super Putty comes here.
Shouldn't it be in?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fatigued.
All good.
There we go.
All good.
Okay, so they go, and it's back to our turn. This is just deal 3 damage.
And it's not guarding it?
No, this is not guarding this, so we can just attack it straight out
Interesting.
if we wanted to. I could play Mammoth Slam. If there are 4 or more cards in your discard, add 1 die to the attack. It's 3 dice I would have against this, but I have no reroll because you just used it.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Let's see if there's any other cards that we could use to...
I have this one.
Tyranno Slash. You may reroll any number of dice. Yeah, go for it. So 3 dice with a reroll. So it's 1 energy to use that.
Okay.
You got this. There's your 3 dice.
And I can reroll.
Yeah, you can reroll once. Yeah.
I don't need to.
Wow, 5. Okay, well it's dead.
That should be a splash damage. It's not fair.
That would be awesome. Okay, so that's gone. And this activates. Now we have 1 more turn to take this out.
Okay.
I'll just use probably a 0 costing card to get rid of it if I can. Unless you have something.
I have this 0 card, but I don't know.
It's what sucks is that it gives you an energy. And that would be a waste, wouldn't it? I have this one, Tactical Strike, 2 dice. After you play this card, place it on top of your deck instead of discarding it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So it's 2. I would need 1 hit from that. I'm a little concerned that I don't roll a hit, but it's a 1 in 3 chance, so the odds are good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play this and roll 2 dice and aim for that one. 1 hit. Okay, there's just enough to kill this.
That's awesome. What a great card.
And the Super Putty moves over here. And that's it for combat. All right, so these get shuffled back in. And that was just 1 action that we spent doing combat with that one.
That's awesome.
That one group. So now we've got all these actions available. I'm going to draw back up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The question is, do you need to how many cards do you have there?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I still have quite a bit in my...
Okay, if you're happy, we don't have to go here first and then move
I
here.
think I might go here.
You think so?
Yeah. What do you think? That way we can just go clockwise if need be.
Yeah, we could. I just hope we have enough left over. Yeah. All right. So I guess we'll spend 1 action to move here.
And I will use Kimberly's thing to initiate.
You already at the start of each battle?
To initiate.
Oh, to initiate.
the
Okay.
fight.
Gotcha.
And then
At the start.
once the
Okay.
cards come out.
So 3 regular putties.
And this was the battle, right? So this gets
Refreshed.
refreshed.
Mhm. All right. So we've got guard, passive. While this card is in play, each time another enemy card deals damage, increase that damage by 1.
Yeah.
Guard, passive. So these two, this is guard. Guards do not guard each other. This guard is guarding this. So we'll just go right down the line and kill them in a row, I guess.
All right. I will deal damage to the first one, I guess.
First one?
Yeah. So I use that ability. And I will exhaust to get 2 energy.
All right. That card is super powerful.
Yeah, it is. I feel like we play it wrong, but I don't care.
It says once per battle, doesn't it?
Yeah, but like, is the whole thing a battle? Or is it like...
Exhaust this card during a battle to... No, remember these get refreshed at the end of the round. No, you can't use this multiple times.
Oh, they get refreshed at the end of the round.
Yes.
I've been playing this one wrong. Whoops.
Yeah, so we don't get... That's only a one-time thing. They get... Yeah, these are one-time per round things.
Oh,
Have we done that?
Yeah.
Fingers. Whoops, indeed.
Oh, well.
Again, first time playing, folks. Just can't stress that enough.
It's more fun. Just saying.
Uh-huh. All right. So you played that to damage this. Do we have anything? There's no fast here. That means we can go first.
Do we drop to 7?
Yes. Go ahead and drop to 7 if you want.
6, 7.
I'm gonna try and just finish this guard off with something. Mammoth Slam. I'll just do. If there are 4 more cards in your discard pile, add 1 die to this attack. It's a 0 costing card, so I'll take 3 dice and try and take this one out.
Okay.
2 dice exactly is what I needed, so that's 3 hits. I'm going to use Hip Hop Keto to do a damage to this adjacent one. And now this one goes, and nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to the experience track. And it is our turn again.
Okay.
The question is, do you have anything that could do 2 damage, or...
Let's see.
I have Tactical Strike that could possibly do 2 damage. After you play this card, place it on top of your deck, but there's a chance I might miss. I have a sweeping strike that deals 1 damage to an enemy adjacent. Power Lance. I might want to save that for a boss. After you play this card, place it on top. It's 4 attack dice. What do you think?
Do you have to target first and then roll?
Yes.
I have the flying kick, but...
Okay. You want to do that? It's 2 dice and gain 1 energy. Crystal, whatever.
It's up to you. What do you think?
Go for it.
Do you prefer your cards?
No, it's fine. Go for it. So you're going to gain an energy.
Okay. And I will roll 2 dice.
You got this.
And I'm targeting the guard, I guess.
This one? Yeah, for Venom.
Oh.
You got 3. Beautiful.
Nice.
That's enough to kill him. And 1 more goes away. That fills up our track again. So these go away.
Now, would that be the Red Rangers?
What do you mean? Yeah, this is the Red Ranger here.
Okay. Who are the other 2? Green and...
Well, yellow. Yellow's in there. Somewhere.
Oh, so we could have had Trini's?
Yeah, we have Trini Zord, but whenever it comes up,
Oh.
we both decide when to use it.
I see.
Exhaust this card before a ranger performs an attack to add 2 dice to that attack. So, if we have no intention of... I don't know, do we intend to come over here at some point and attack those guys? I mean, we might. We may want to save that for the super putties over there. I can use my Mastodon to take one of them out, and that would make the battle easier.
Yeah. I feel like I really should start... I was going to go to the control center.
Okay, yeah, do that. You should probably do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll come over there on my next turn and try and take out both of them. So can you do anything to finish this guy off so I don't have to waste cards?
To finish that guy off?
Yeah, it's just 2
Yeah.
damage.
Yes.
Because you're going to get everything back anyway once you go to the command center.
I can either use flying... Actually, you know what? I'll use Tyranno Slash. That
You
way
may
I can
reroll
guarantee
any
it.
number of dice. Okay, so that's 1. And 3 dice. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
This putty is not going to know what hit him.
Unless I do that.
Well, you get to reroll, right?
Yes.
You can reroll any number of
Wow.
3 misses.
This putty's not going to know what hit. You jinxed it.
Sorry. This putty is going to survive. Yes! 2
Sure.
die. Okay.
I still had Jason's ability too, which is nice.
Yeah. So all 3 are gone. And these get shuffled back in here.
You have 5 in your discard. I have like 18.
Wow. Okay. Well, you've been doing a lot of the damaging. I
Well,
think.
no, I have 9.
All right. So that ends that. I'm going to use my action points to move up here. Do you want to move here to redo your deck and stuff? And I'll take out as many as I can.
I'm going to have to.
All right. So what you're going to do, you're going to take your hand, your discard pile, shuffle everything into one deck again.
Okay.
And your energy refills, which it's already full. While you're doing that, so you have to spend 2 energy to move.
Yes.
So this is all that's left. This may be a waste for you because there's nothing to do while you're there.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Unless I can add 3 energy to the thing, right?
You're not in my combat. I'm going to use the Mastodon here to exhaust this card and take out a super putty. And it says I get to place it on the experience track.
Wow, nice.
So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to drop to 7. And now I'm facing... My last action is to initiate battle with these 2 super putties. Swarm attack and fast guard. Ooh, okay. So 3 energy, right? And one of them, this activates first, fast guard. 1 goes away. I've got 4 energy to work with to take this guy out, then possibly try and kill this one if I can.
Oh, you got this.
Okay. Let's go with, Power Lance is 3. Counter Jab, Reckless Blow. Before rolling, discard the top card of your deck to add 2 to this attack. I could possibly do that's 4 dice, which may be enough to kill that.
You have Hip Hop Keto as well.
I do. I was thinking about it. Okay, I might do that. Let's do Reckless Blow for 1 energy. And I'm going to discard this card. Sweeping Strike. That was a nice defensive one, unfortunately. But I get to roll 4 dice against this swarm attack. Oh, no, this has guard on it. All right, let me take that back.
Oh, that's right.
This one was here. Okay. So I have to attack this first, unfortunately. So unless there's a way I can deal damage to this target, it's not going to happen. Ranger of your choice may search their deck and add a card to the top of their deck.
Well, you know it's a 3 shield one.
I do. I feel like I should redo that, but okay. You know what? Let's go with Sweeping Strike instead, and I'll attack this one. It says deal 1 damage to an enemy card adjacent to this target. So I'm going to do, for 1, which I already spent, to attack this one. And I get 2 damage, or 2 dice. And it's both misses. Can I... Oh, Jason is not involved in the combat, so I can't reroll anything, unfortunately.
Oh, I should have used this.
That's okay. Exhaust this card to allow any ranger to choose up to 2 cards from their discard pile and return them to the top of their deck in any order. I'm going to use that ability to put Sweeping Strike on top and any large ones that I know that...
are going to block.
Mighty Maces is another one. Yeah, these are all 3 shielded cards. Because what's going to happen now is this guy's going to... I'm completely whiffed on this attack. And this guy's going to go.
Yeah.
And
He's going to attack.
he's going to do 3 damage to me. So I'm going to reveal this card. Oh, 3 shields. Exactly what I need, so discard. Now I've got 1 more turn to kill 1 of them. Which...
Oh, you don't have any splash damage, huh?
I'm looking...
I'm going to use this anyways, because...
I don't know if you can. Again, we're not in the same combat, so I don't know if you can use it. I'm looking at the Zords, just to see if you can... it doesn't say. Place the card from the ranger. The ranger may use the Zord's ability. To use the Zord, exhaust the card. It doesn't say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I mean, I thought you would have to be in the same location, but I don't know. I mean, we can't. How about we just homebrew it and we do it? That's fine. So if you want to, so that's 2 dice. Whatever I
it's a powerful Zord. I mean, I'm in the command center. You know, they have like the little the little thing.
Right.
You know, that thing where the crystal ball that you can see.
Right. So I'm gonna get 2 dice. I might as well just try and kill the easier one. I have to kill this one because it's still guarding. So I have to go for this one. So I'll just play a simple tactical strike, which is after you play it, put on top. So it's 2 dice plus your 2 is 4. So I need just 2 damage. That's all I need is 2 damage. 3. Okay, so that's enough. I'm going to use Hip Hop Keto to attack. It doesn't matter because the round's over. Mm-hmm. But 1 will stay and 1 will die. So this goes away. Well, these both go away now. But 1 remains at the location.
Okay.
So I managed to get 1 of them, unfortunately, but not both.
Well, you got 2, though, with the Mastodon.
I did.
That's good.
I did. Okay, so now everything is exhausted except for this. You have a recover action, which you really don't need at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will effectively end this part of the... Yep. So now we move on to deployment. This one is 2 super putties in Ernie's bar. 1. Go ahead and refresh your guys. And the next one is Putty Patrollers. Oh, monster. So 2 putties and Madame Woe.
Oh no, Madame
will
Woe
appear in the Angel Grove Park.
What are we going to do?
Woe is us. That's 1 deployment. Next is 2 putty in Industrial District, which is where I'm at. And lastly, 3 in Angel Grove High. 3 super putties in Angel Grove High. 1.
Okay.
I need more super putties from the box. 2, 3. All right, and that is that. Okay. We refresh our actions for the action phase.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now, does this become panicked?
It does become panicked. Good call. Okay. Oh, I forgot to add her. I drew a card with her. Let me check the bottom of this deck here. Yeah, I drew
So
a
funny.
putty patroller with her, I think it was.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was 2 of them.
Oh, was it 2?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. So another putty patroller comes out there with
Nasty.
her. Yeah, you missed that. Okay. All right. Not great, but you are recovered. You are nice and fresh.
Oh, yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Well, I kind of want to stay where I'm at and just beat up on these guys. If I can defeat all 3, we get a new Zord.
Do you want me to move to you and help out, or do you want me to start on Madame Woe? Because I have hard-hitting cards.
The problem with that is she also hits hard. We may all want to be there to do it.
I have some block cards too. Unless you want me to... How about this then? I can move down here and try to take out these guys. And then as you're
And then
taking
we
out
all
those-
converge on this
Yeah.
location. Yeah, if you want. Yeah, do you want to do that?
Sure.
So you're going to move down here
Yep. And I'll spend Jason's...
to initiate battle. And that's what, 3 super putties?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, fast guard. So that's going to go first. Deal 3 damage, fast guard. These 2 are guarding this one, which is unfortunate.
Oh my goodness.
So this is going to go first and drain 1 energy from the shared supply.
Okay.
And now it is your turn.
Okay. I will just
These
do...
2 are... Oh, I'm sorry. This goes here.
Oh, okay.
Because it's also fast.
Oh, okay.
So this is guarding this. So you have to take this out and then this out.
Okay, that's fine.
This is 2 health and that's 3 health.
Okay. I will just do this one.
Alright, so this is Tyranno Slash. 3 attack. You may reroll any number of dice. So 1 energy, and this goes in your discard. And you need 3 dice. You got this. You just need, you're going to go for, yeah, it's this one?
Oh, can I do a
Oh, yeah.
damage?
Yeah, this might be overkill to put it there.
Yeah,
You might want to try and,
I think I am going to actually put on the third one.
yeah, it has more health than the rest of them.
Yes. So...
You got this. Just 2 damage. You got
3
3.
damage.
Okay, that's good enough. So this engulf is gone.
Okay.
It activates, and that just,
Yeah.
that's it.
So-
Now you got one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I am... Now, is that guarding the third one?
No, only adjacent. So you can attack this freely,
Okay.
and then come back to this when it's all said and
I'll
done.
spend an energy and do that.
Another Tyranno Slash. So it's another 3 attack and reroll anything kind of thing. These are some good cards there.
Yeah.
3 more dice.
You just need 2 hits.
You got this. 3 damage. Nice. Okay, so this is now gone.
Mm-hmm.
This activates and just exhausts.
Oh,
and...
no. From here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And now you've got 1 turn to get 2 damage to destroy that last one if you can.
I'm going to try and do that with 1 energy.
All right, so arrow shot, 3 attack, ignore the guard keyword.
Yeah.
That's fine, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. I could have probably used it for the other one and used that.
Well, you're trying to guarantee a kill, I think.
Yeah, that's alright.
With 3 dice, you got this.
Need 2 hits, right?
2 hits. Okay, you need... Oh,
3
yeah,
hits.
3 hits, you got it.
Alright.
So this is now killed.
And we get another Zord.
We do get... It's probably Trini. The Megazord always goes on the very bottom.
Interesting.
All right, so Trini, Sabertooth Tiger.
Trini.
Exhaust this card during a battle to allow each participating ranger to draw up to 2 cards.
Whoa, man.
All right, so we'll put that over here.
That's good.
And we can actually just put that...
Sabertooth Tiger.
Yeah. All right, so the next one is the Megazord whenever we fill that up.
Alright, so all
That-
that's done. This...
Now, in theory, so what do you got? How many actions do you have left?
I have this. I can still move there.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
And then you can battle.
I'll battle and then meet
and then
you
move.
there.
Yeah. Now, these things, does that get refreshed or no?
Do you have any access left? You didn't.
No.
So, no. What you could do...
I could have exhausted, but I want to save these powerful
Yeah,
cards
save
for
them.
this.
Yeah.
All right.
What you can do... Yeah, go ahead and move them. You can always use Kimberly's to recover. Right?
Yeah.
And then you would get that energy back, and then I can initiate the battle after moving.
It's up to you. We'll play it out.
Yes.
That's fine.
So I'll go ahead and go after these guys.
You have to initiate with one of them?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just use Billy is fine. Doesn't really matter. All right, so these super putties get put back. Now, because there are 2 regular putties and 1 super putty, I get to choose the order. That's something we didn't do right last time.
Okay.
So I'm going to reveal the regular putty first. It's just swarm attack. And then another putty, leaping attack, and then a super putty. This is super... Okay, so swarm, leaping, swarm. No fast, no guard.
Nice.
So I can just go down the row, hopefully, and take these out, if I can. Okay. So I have 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The question is, I need to get 3 damage in on this one, if I can do it. You're going to put me to shame. I don't have a whole lot of great cards here, unfortunately. I've got a Power Lance that would cost me all 3 of my energy, which I did not give myself. That would be 4 damage. That might be the way to go here to guarantee a kill and keep up with everything. Reckless Blow, I can discard a card to add 2 dice to this attack. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go ahead and play Reckless Blow. And I get 4 dice. I have to may discard the top card, and I get 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, swarm attack. Here we go. Oops.
Whoa.
I should re-roll that one. No, miss. Okay, so I got 2 damage on that one, because of course I did. I can't re-roll. I'm just not doing very well with rolls today. So 2 damage applies to this. After you defeat an enemy with an attack, you may deal... Okay, that's not going to work. Okay. So what's going to happen here is he's going to go and attack me now. Unless there's something else I can play, which I don't think I can.
Mastodon.
Yeah, so there's... maybe... We'll see. 1, 2... So it's 1... That's 4 coming up. So... Yeah, I kind of want to wait on Triceratops for the main battle. So I'm gonna have to. Wow, I only have a couple cards.
I would say use Triceratops because I think I'm good.
All right, I'm gonna use Triceratops to move 2 cards from the discard pile and return to the top of the deck. Yeah. So I'm gonna exhaust Triceratops, and I'm gonna move Sweeping Strike and another 3-point card, Mighty Maces, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay. Actually. Card for defense, deal 1 damage to another card. You know what? Rather than do those, he's doing 4 damage to me, right? So I'm going to put this one back, put this one on top like I wanted, and then this counter jab. We'll see in a minute.
Nice.
Okay, so I've put my 2 cards back on top. Now 4 damage is coming in from this card, right? So first one revealed is... counter jab. If this card is revealed for defense, deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice. Very nice. So it's 1 shield, so it's not enough to block the attack, but I am going to finish him off. Right? So that gets rid of this one, but I'll remove him in a minute. I still have to reveal cards to block damage. Mighty Maces. If this card is revealed for defense, gain 1 energy, and this is 3 shields. So I've done my 4 shields worth of blocking that I need to do, but this gives me an extra energy to spend on everything else. Yeah. Now, because I've destroyed this one, I don't want to use Hip Hop Keto yet. I kind of want to wait on killing this one and then doing that. So this one is gone. This is the regular putty. And he attacked. Now it's my turn again. So I need 2 damage to... Then Hip Hop Keto that. So let's see. Sweeping Strike, that's 2. Tactical. I may want to do Tactical here. That's 2 dice. I don't want to waste Power Lance. Alright, yeah, I'm going to get rid of some of these cards so that I can get the more powerful ones in my hand. I'm going to play Tactical Strike and roll the dice and roll 2. Just roll 2 dice. Put that back on top of my deck. And I need 2 hits on this one. Give me 2 hits. Give me 2 hits. Give me 2 hits.
Oh, no.
Wow. Okay. Well, then, I'm going to take 3 damage from this one.
Yeesh. You might have to go to the command center. I may have to.
I may have to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 1 So, is there anything I can do? No. All right, so I have to take 3 damage. No, that's 1, 2. Smooth moves. It's just 2 shields. That's overkill. This goes to the bottom of the deck.
Nice.
All right, so now I have this turn now to try and take this one out. I may not play around anymore. I might just burn my Power Lance. And 4 damage, 4 attack. After you play this card, place it on top of your deck instead of discarding it. So I'm going to spend 3 energy to try and guarantee 4 dice. I mean, 4 dice, come on. 3 hits on 4 dice. I can do this. This goes right on top. 4 hits.
Oh! Should I have used my Megasaurus?
No. 1 hit. What are the odds?
That's
It's 1 in 3
rough.
every single of missing. Okay, well, I did 1 damage. I guess that's something. These 2 are awful together. I'm just saying. So now I have to deal 1 damage, increase this damage by 1 for each remaining.
You could still use his ability.
I could. I'll use his ability
Might as
to
well.
put... You know what? If this card is revealed for... No, I want that counter jab. I'm gonna put this one on top of my deck. Like that. Yes. Oh, from their hand. I'm sorry. So... What's not the discard pile, but from my hand. So the way this works is, once per battle, a ranger of your choice may draw 1 card. Then put the top card...
Any other card from your hand back.
But I already know what this is, because I used it already. I'm going to take 3 damage, so I guess I will...
So it's just like...
I'm going to put the Power Lance back on top. I mean, it's kind of useless, because... Yeah, alright, fine. I'm going to take 3 damage. There's my 3 damage.
Okay.
Alright. I will, for my last turn, I mean, this now acted, I have 1 final turn. I will try and take out this one, I suppose, and leave the regular putty behind.
Yeah.
I'm just going to play counter, I guess, Tactical Strike again. I mean, actually, if I can get Sweeping Strike done, I'll have to spend an energy to do this.
It's alright.
My Hip Hop Keto could possibly kick...
Well, what would be the point? Wouldn't that card go away?
This also says deal 1 damage to an enemy adjacent.
Oh.
I could kill both if I get 2 hits on this attack.
Alright, there you go.
Well, the way I've been rolling lately. 2 hits, yes!
Woo!
Okay, so 2 hits
Barely.
here. This card says deal 1 damage to an adjacent enemy to the target. Hip Hop Keto. Once per battle, you may defeat an enemy card with an attack. You may deal 1 damage to another enemy card adjacent to your card. So I killed both of them.
Jeez.
1 last-ditch effort. That Hip Hop Keto, man, that really worked for me here. So these 2 are defeated.
Phew.
Barely. That was intense there for a minute.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure I was going to pull that one off.
You might have to visit Zordon.
Yeah, Zordon, give us better weapons or something. This is plastic. They're not in costume yet. That's the problem. They're still in their human form, right?
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. So I played that, and I've got 3 cards left. Yeah, I may need to... I may go to your location and recover. You know what I mean? And try and get cards back into my deck. So, what I'll do is I'm going to move here, right?
So you're not... Okay.
No. 1, 2... Well, I could. I could do that, actually. So if I move them here, right, and go 1, 2 to move, I recover everything automatically, and then I'll move there. And we still have an action left to initiate combat. So everything from my hand, discard, all of this gets shuffled into a new deck.
It's nice that it doesn't cost an action to
That'd be awful.
recover.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. And I'm going to just deal 7 cards for myself. 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 cards for yourself?
Not yet.
Okay. And I'm going to use that and that to move over here to help you out.
And I will
initiate. Okay. No, actually, let me initiate so that you can recover with Kimberly. Because you've got cards in your discard pile. I don't.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. So let's go ahead and draw out Madam Woe. 3 crystals for this here. I also gained an energy from that central location there.
Oh.
So, Madam Woe. Again, 4 cards on top with 2 putties underneath. Yeah. Breath of Death. Each ranger must discard one random card from their hand. This is fast, so that goes first. Another one, Breath of Death. Teleport. When this card is in play, rangers cannot deal damage to any other Madame Woe cards. So we have to kill this.
She's a guard.
She's a guard and passive, right? And Braid Lash. Deal 3 damage, drain 1 mana, or crystal. And now the 2 putties. Although I may just, I think, I need to use Mastodon and kill one of them. Mm-hmm. That will take care of that. So they're the same card. Does that
go in the experience?
It does. It does. I just trying to do 3 things at once.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay. And that Mastodon gets tilted.
It does. Okay, so that's done. We still have Saber-Tooth Tiger. Exhaust this card during a battle level. Each ranger drop to 2 cards. I say we do that now. That way we've got more to play around with.
Well, what does her teleport do? Well, if we get hit, right, by one of them, we have to discard down.
It just says discard a card. It says must discard one card, one random card from their hand. The more cards we put into our hand now, the greater the chance of a crappy card being discarded.
Okay.
So I'm fine with using her ability now to draw 2 cards.
Okay. So
now is that it says each participating ranger. So yes, both of us draws 2 cards.
Okay. So it's not like 4 cards, like 2
No, I don't think so. Well, actually, each participating ranger, not person.
Okay.
That's how I'm reading it.
Sure.
These are participating rangers. These are, to me, that's, if it had said per player, that'd be one thing, but it's participating ranger.
It's fine. Semantics.
Whatever. You still have your stuff over there.
Yes, I want to gain 2 of these things. Mm-hmm. All right. So
this is fast, so it goes first.
Oh, son of a...
So this is going to exhaust, and we have to discard 1 random card.
All right, here, you pick for me, and I'll pick for you.
All right, so just random, boom. Okay, so I got rid of your lead the charge card.
I got rid of your
Power Lance. Oh, great! I love Power Lance. That's great. Okay.
And then we have to do it again?
Well, no. Fast is just move to the front. We get a turn now.
Oh, okay.
When there's 2 fast cards, it doesn't mean it goes again. It just means that it goes to the front of the line.
I see.
So now, but this says guard, passive, and guard. So while this card is in play, rangers cannot deal damage to any other. So we have to kill teleport first. Mm-hmm. Guard, luckily, is not guarding anything but this card, but guards cannot guard each other.
Okay.
So we can kill teleport, and then work on Braid Lash, and then possibly take out these 2, and then just take the hit on leaping attack.
Okay.
So, how do you want to handle 5 health? Do you have anything that could take out 5 health? You do?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I can spend all the energy to use my Blade Blaster.
Oh, go for it, because we may lose it on the next Madame Woe card.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see. It has to be another
You can also spend Kimberly's last action point to get more energy if we need it.
Wait, I didn't use her quick start.
Oh, go ahead and use it then.
I'll just hit the teleport person, whatever.
Well, you have to, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Okay. I will use my Blade Blaster and use 4 energy to finish off the teleport.
Okay. Do you want to use any excess energy to splash to other targets or no?
Any excess energy? You can do
Well, yeah, it says amount of damage equal to the amount of crystals spent. You may divide this damage among any number of targets. We could
just
use everything and just splash the damage over to Braid Lash.
I have cards that give us crystals back.
Okay, let's do that. So we're going to spend, this is 5.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8. And this would be 8.
We need a total of 8.
Well, we have 8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to spend all of our crystals. But that does 4 to this and 4 to this.
Yeah.
Which is good. So I say we just,
So we couldn't do this one or this one and then
we
that
could,
one?
but this is going to do damage to us. We're going to lose a card on the next. This is going to, if you want to, do you want to? Would you rather take this out than this? This is just discard a card.
Yeah, I would rather.
Okay.
I would rather hit this one because I have 2 blocks.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that. Mm-hmm. So 4 damage to this one gets rid of it. Mm-hmm. 4 damage to this one gets rid of it. Mm-hmm. And this will now activate, but nothing happens.
And then it is our turn.
And it's now our turn.
And then next turn we'll
This
do
will
that
activate.
card, but nothing happens.
Correct. So we have 2 turns to get
In a
Braid
row.
Lash.
Okay. I can do it. Hold on. I think I can.
You think
Unless
you can?
unless you have something.
Well, for 4 damage, with no, well, I have no power. So what I could do is I can try and play any cards that might give us energy. Smooth Moves, Mammoth Slam, Mighty Maces. I have another Blade Blaster.
Do you have an attack card that costs 1 at least?
No. Well, I do, but I have this Reckless Blow.
I can do Maneuver.
What does
You
that
may
do?
immediately play another card. If it is an attack, you may reroll any number of dice during that attack, and I gain a crystal.
Okay. So what I could do is I can play Reckless Blow. So I can discard a card to get another 2 dice, so 4 dice, and go after that Braid Lash.
Okay. You want to do that?
So you're going to play Take Aim to get a crystal.
Yes.
And then I can
spend.
immediately play another a card. Now, can I reroll dice from that?
Yes, you may reroll any number of dice.
Okay.
So you're spending that crystal. To
I am now
play-
spending this crystal to play Reckless Blow. I have to discard a card to do it. So now I roll 4 dice with a reroll.
So discard a card from your hand? Oh, wow, from the top.
From the
That's
top of
pretty
my
good.
deck. Yeah. All right, 4 dice with a reroll. Jason also has a reroll. So that's 3 damage.
And you can reroll.
I can reroll the blank and hope for a hit. Of course.
You want to use Jason's?
Do you really want to? We have another turn to take it out.
I say use it. Just use it.
All right.
Straight up use it.
Fine.
That way you can do the keto, right?
Well, there's nothing adjacent to it.
Oh, no, that's fine. There
Okay,
you
4.
Go.
Okay. So we did 4 damage to this. So that is gone. Now, Hip Hop Keto doesn't kick in because there's nothing adjacent here.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
Now, if we kill this one and the putty is still left, the putty is removed from the location, but it does not get added to the experience. It's just simply removed.
That's okay.
So, now it is Madame Woe's turn, right?
She cannot go, and
yeah.
now it is our
So
turn.
now it is our turn.
All right. I can do this then. I can do Flying Kick and gain 1 crystal and try and take out that putty, maybe?
Go for it. Yeah. Or do we want to try and knock this out before... If we take this out, then we get... We definitely want to do this, because if we don't defeat this...
Yeah, I know.
We have another 4 cards to contend with.
Yeah. I have... How about this then?
Well, you can do 2
Hold on.
damage to this.
Hold
and
on.
then-
Gain 1 crystal. Another ranger of your choice may immediately play a card. And then I'll gain another crystal and I will try to attack the putty.
Okay, another crystal. Okay, so you got 2 crystals there. And you're going to use 2 dice to attack this putty?
Yes.
Or this?
The putty.
Okay.
I'm going to do the putty. Where's the dice? 2 dice.
All right. I got you. Working on it. Jeez. 1 hit.
Oh, that didn't work.
You have any...
Can't re-roll it. So 1 hit.
1 hit
That's
on the
fine.
leaping attack. Okay.
Okay.
So now Madame Woe goes here. Okay.
And now it is our turn.
Yes. So they're going to go next. I'm going to try and knock this out if I can. The downside is do you have anything super good?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I have...
Can you do this? I got an idea. Can you spend this to get 3 energy?
How...
I got this. It's done.
Is it?
I don't even need to roll.
I have... Oh, okay.
Spend that.
Spend that for 3 energy?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, I want that putty in our XP, though.
We will.
Oh, okay.
Relax. I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
Blade Blaster.
1 energy.
Yes. So I'm going to spend 4. I'm going to spend 4 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4. To do 4 damage to this.
And then keto!
Hip Hop Keto. Adjacent. Dead.
Okay.
I got this.
Alright, we had a bunch of options. I was going to use this. I had a card that did tons of damage.
We got Madame Woe. The putty goes. Nothing happens. We could play 1 final card if we want energy.
Oh.
I may look for a card that gives us energy, but I don't see any. No, I don't have anything that gives me flat out energy.
Dang it, me neither.
Alright, that's fine. Madame Woe is defeated. The panic token is removed. Because she was defeated, we immediately get the next. This is the
last one.
Dino Megazord, which is exhaust this card to place the Megazord token in any location. At the start of each battle in the Megazord's current location, deal 1 damage to each enemy card.
Oh, that's nice.
So wherever we put it, it's going to do 1 damage to every card out there. Sure.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we're out of actions at this point, right? And at this point, these can all return. There's no benefit now from filling up this track. We are full. We're at full.
Full power.
Yeah.
Power.
Okay, so
All right.
with that done, now we're on to deployment again.
These get refreshed.
Yeah.
Unlimited power. It just turned into Star Wars.
Yeah, I see. All right, Angel Grove High. I'm sorry, Ernie's Juice Bar is two super putties. So we may want to come over here at some point, and they're just having a party over there. Next one is Putty Patrollers and Boss. Rita Repulsa and the Putty Patrollers will be in...
Rita, is that the final boss?
That is the final boss.
Oh, thank goodness.
Rita Repulsa is... This is her,
That's
in case you're
awesome.
wondering.
I wish that the super putties were like dark brown or something, and then these bosses were dark purple or light purple or something. That would have been fun.
Next, 2 supers and Ernie Juice Bar. That actually is panicked because we've exceeded the threshold. So this now moves over here, and this is now panicked.
And this one's panicked too because of Repulsa?
Because of Rito, yes.
Now, because that one was panicked and it moved to an already panicked place, does it go...
I think so, yes. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Lastly, 3 putties in Angel Grove Park.
Jeez.
So...
I'm just gonna travel over to Rita and just try to finish
Well,
her
here's the
off.
thing. She requires 2 separate combats to take her out.
Oh, fudge.
Because we have to kill 6 of her cards. And only 4 come out at a time, so they're going to require 2 combat rounds. If we go over there and try and take her out, we will have to...
that would be fun. We have to do it.
We would have to,
We have to.
because if we don't, then...
Everything will get panicked.
Yeah. So the question is, do we...
Yes.
Can I finish my sentence?
Sorry.
Wow.
I got excited.
I see. I'm concerned that we've used a lot of our... What I've used these Zords, right?
Yeah, so they get refreshed.
No, they get refreshed at the end of the round. Oh, no, they do get refreshed. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so we have all of these ready.
Yeah, we have our action things ready. Like, we have literally everything ready.
Okay, if we want to.
The only scary thing is that I have 5 cards in my
Why don't we move here?
Refresh and then move
And then
there?
move here, but that leaves 1 action each. We can initiate a battle 4 times each. And then have recovery. I don't think we'll need the recovery. So why don't we do this? We'll retreat to the command center for 1 action each.
And shuffle everything.
Yeah, we do everything. This will guarantee... I only have 4 cards, though. Maybe I don't do that. Because
You want to just automatically move
I'm
to
just
her?
going to go... That way we've got extra actions if we need them. I'm just going to come straight up here.
Okay.
You, on the other hand, can take the extra time to do that, and then move
to
her location.
Okay.
So we are now ready to do battle with Rita Repulsa.
Oh. Make my monsters go. And she only has 2 putties, which is good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
We may want to burn...
a Mastodon?
Do we want to burn the Dino Megazord? Well, let's wait until battle starts. I could use the Mastodon, take out one of the putties immediately. Or do we wait and see, like, well...
Why would we wait? We need 2 combats, right?
Yeah, all right, let's just burn the Mastodon. I was thinking of getting rid of one of these so that if we do fail... This is still panicked. We'd have to clear the location.
Yeah, we're gonna lose if we don't.
All right, so let's just go all in. Mm-hmm. Mastodon, this sucker, will take out one of these regular putties. Mm-hmm. It gets it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. So now we only have 1 to deal with.
That's good.
Saber-toothed Tiger allows us to draw more cards. Should we burn that and draw more cards for our combats?
Should we wait and see what the cards are first?
We can.
This
says exhaust this card during a battle. Okay, so we're gonna initiate a battle.
Well, we don't have the... Oh, yeah.
I'll go ahead and do it on my end. Okay, so Zach is the leader. And all right. Rita Repulsa, here we come.
Two initiations for her, right? We got this.
Yeah. So we got Rita Repulsa, Wicked Hex. Deal 6 damage to the ranger with the fewest cards in their deck. Witch's Curse. While this card is in play, the energy cost of all attack cards is increased by 1. This one is Guard. Each ranger must discard from their hand the card with the most shields. This is discard pile. And lastly, Chain Lightning. Deal 4 damage to each ranger. It's also fast, so that comes over here. So this is going to get a little nasty. And then finally, the 1 Putty Patrol card. Deal 3 damage. Alright, so we've got to deal with this. We get 3 energy to start with. Now this is fast, unfortunately. So this is going to go first. Who has the fewest cards in their deck? That would be me, right?
In their deck or discard?
It says in their deck. That would be me. You recovered, I didn't. So I take 6 damage.
Jeez.
Let me see if there's anything I can do to block damage. Okay, so Smooth moves. 0 cost. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage to reduce that damage by 2 and gain 1 energy. So I'm going to take 4 damage, but we gain an energy. So I have to take card. That's 2 shields. And this one is 1 shield, unfortunately. And then this one is 3. So this one goes to the bottom of my deck. And this one, these 2 get removed.
Oh, do I get, since I recovered, do I get energy?
Yes, you do. You get those energies back. And I think we had an energy left over from the previous round, did we not? I don't remember anymore.
I don't.
I could have gotten...
Oh, go ahead. Give yourself whatever.
No, I don't want to cheat. I just don't remember if we had any energy left over from the last battle.
I think we had 1.
I thought so, too. I'll just give it to Zach here. It's fine.
What about spending this?
We can. Yeah. Why not go all in?
All in.
All right. So this one has activated.
Okay.
If we can get 3 cards at this point, I'd say we try and... This one is, while this card is in play, the energy cost of all attack cards is increased by 1.
Okay.
This one is, each ranger must... This is a guard. So in order to get to this, we have to get this one.
And she is, what, 4?
Yeah. Each ranger must discard from their hand the card with the most shields. All
right.
This one, unfortunately, is deal 4 damage to each ranger. Can we take this out and then take that out? Can we take out this one before she does 4 damage to each ranger? And each ranger is 4, 4, 4, 4.
If that one's a guard, we have to...
No, this guard protects adjacent only. We can
remembering.
attack that.
I can take out 4. I can take out that one with this.
The Blade Blaster?
Yeah, I would need to spend 4. Unless we just spend all 8 to take out both of those.
I'm fine with that. Okay, so 4, 4... No, that costs 1 more, right?
Well...
You can spend... This says, while this card is in play, the energy cost of all attack cards is increased by 1.
I guess
well,
this is technically...
so you'd have to play... Well, actually, so that would be whatever you want to spend plus 1.
That's the...
So you'd have to spend... So if you want to do...
9.
So, yes, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9. So that's everything that we have.
That's rough.
But we killed 2 of her cards outright. This one and this one.
Okay, not too bad.
That's not bad. So now she activates, and that's that.
Yeah.
Now this one is passive. Nothing's going to happen to us, but we want to kill these 2 cards if we can. We have no energy left, so I may have to resort to 0. This says... energy cards all cost 1. So even my 0 cards, I can't play.
So how the heck are we going to play cards?
We can't. We're out of energy.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that then. Maybe...
Well, it's fine. We can always... We've done 2 damage to her. We'd have to kill 4 more on the next go-around.
I thought those cards go away and you have to kill all of them first on the first combat.
No. All the cards... What's going to happen is, when this is all done... When combat is over, cards that are defeated go off to the side as a counter that we've defeated them. These cards get put back into her deck, and new ones come out on the next battle.
I will spend an action to gain energy.
Okay, that works for me. So that's 3 energy. 1, 2, 3.
And I'll give... Oh, what? Can you kill off that thing?
this
Yes.
with 5 health.
Yeah. If not, it's okay.
I have
I can, if you can't.
3. Well, do you want to use Dino Megazord now?
What is that?
Well, maybe we should do it on the next
Yeah, I
combat.
was gonna wait. I can, however... Oh, I know. Hold on, I got this.
I can do 3 dice with this card costing 1 energy. But I have to... Yeah, if there's 4 more cards in my discard, I can get 3 dice at 1 energy. That would do some damage, but probably not enough.
I can use this to give you 2 more dice.
Okay, we could. I don't... You know my dice rolls, though.
True. What if... How about this, then? I can use Jason's last action to give 3 more energy, and then use Power Bow. And I have 6 dice here.
Okay. Okay, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, we have to save energy for another combat initiation.
Yeah.
But more cards are... Okay. So, ignore the guard keyword.
We need 3 more energy. Because I just spent this in order to play that. It needs 4 energy.
Alright, if that's what you want to do.
I feel like I could one-shot it.
Alright, then let's go. We've got his reroll.
Yeah.
So here you go. So you get all, 6 dice?
Oh, did we use the quick shot?
We didn't. What do you want a quick shot? It wouldn't have mattered, to be honest with you.
I guess I'll quick shot the first one.
You sure you're going to be able to get to it? Alright.
I might as well.
Alright. If we can kill that, we can hip hop keto that one.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so here's your 6 dice. You can roll right there.
And we get 2 energy for that. No.
It costs...
I spent his action points to get 3 more energy.
So this should... So, you got 3 more energy.
3 more energy.
But it costs 4 to spend.
4,
so
yes.
we're down to 2.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
You got this. Jason's got a reroll.
Yeah. Oh!
Alright, that's 3. You just need to reroll these 3 here, and hopefully he gets 2 more hits.
So I'm using his ability.
You got it. Okay, that's 4 more.
hits.
Okay, nice. So that's overkill.
Nice.
So you killed this sucker. Mm-hmm.
Now the energy cost is not...
Right, now the energy cost is back to normal.
Yeah, that I did not like. I needed to take that out.
So that is gone.
Okay.
And now it is our turn again. That just activated, and now I think we need to work on this one here.
So it's our turn again, right?
It is our turn. This one just activated.
I can give more energy if you want. And
We need one... No, we need to make sure we've got enough for another battle. Because if we don't, then more guys come out.
do you have an attack?
I can do 3 attack with this one. It's a 0 costing card. I can try and do some damage to this and follow it up with another. I mean, we've got a couple more turns, so I could play.
I have take aim. Gain 1 energy.
Okay, let's do that.
And then you can play another attack. You can play an attack card, and you can re-roll any number of dice on it.
Okay, let's do that. So this is we get an energy, and I get to re-roll dice from this next attack. I'm looking for something better. These are all 2, 3 dice. Okay, so Mammoth Slam. If there are 4 more cards in your discard pile, add 1 to this attack. So I get 3 dice, and I can re-roll them per Kimberly's ability. And our goal is just to do some damage to it. I don't think we're going to kill it, but we'll do damage. 3, and I can re-roll this blank, right?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Finally.
And you can hip
hop
hop keto.
keto. Bam. All right, so 1 damage there. Beautiful.
Oh man, that was good.
That was good. All right, so this one activates. And now one of us, just 1 damage is all we need.
And we gain an energy if I use this?
Yes, and then we can distribute our energy.
Yes.
Yeah, so 0 energy, 2 dice.
Yep. And we gain an energy.
I did.
You did?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I?
No, I don't think you
All right,
did.
go for it. 1 damage is all we needed.
Oh, okay, good.
So we got it.
Phew, that was
So Putty is defeated. Everything's defeated except for Rita. She gets another go at this. But this is gone. We've defeated 4 of her cards on that 1 round of combat. So these are act as counters. We need to kill 2 more, and if we do, we win the game. But I think we have to play out that round of combat before that happens. So enemy turns, defeated, draining energy. Looking for boss rules, but I don't see any. I think you have to play out, it must defeat 6 bosses' cards. If there are 6 or more cards in the boss, discard at the end of the battle. Yeah, so we have to do another complete battle. And then if we survive, if we kill 2 cards and we survive it, we win.
Yeah.
So
that was one battle that we just
Right,
did.
so I'm going to initiate another battle with
yep.
Billy here. So all we have are 4 Rita Repulsa cards coming out.
Now, do we get refreshed on our abilities?
It says once per battle. Yeah. So these all get refreshed.
And we draw up to 7?
Yes.
4, 5, 6.
This is fast, and this is fast. So that goes here.
What's nice is that we didn't use a lot of our Megazord cards.
I say we burn Megazord
Absolutely.
now. Okay.
What does he do again?
He does 1 damage to each card.
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's do this. This should have been distributed amongst us.
Oh.
From the previous battle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 3 new for the new one.
Crazy.
Okay. So this one is a fast one. You can do Kimberly's ability, and I'm going to use the Megazord here.
Yes.
Which is just exhaust. Put the token on this location. Exhaust it, and at the start of each battle, and the Megazord's current location. Oh, so we could have used that in the prior battle. I didn't even read the card enough, so we could have used this twice. But it made for a good story. So each card is going to get a damage on it already.
Could have had more energy. No, sorry.
That's all right.
And then for Kimberly's ability, who hurts the most, or who's
the one coming up right now is deal 6 damage to the ranger with the fewest cards in their deck. That's me.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no. You have fewer cards than I do.
In the deck?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Then deal 4 damage to each ranger. Deal 5 damage to the ranger with the most cards in their hand. I must discard all but 1 card from their hand. This is guard. Each ranger must discard. So we need to kill. This is a guard. This guard's this.
Oh. Okay. I will hit. I'll hit the guard, I guess.
Well, here's the this doesn't do damage to us. This just makes us discard. If we can get rid of these 2, or maybe these 2 or these 2.
That 7-1, that discards all but 1 card.
Right, so I think we need to do damage to this sucker.
Yeah, but this one's guarding it.
Yeah, but
I can one-shot this if we take this down.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna put that on here?
Yeah.
All right. So Kimberly's ability is used. All right. So you're gonna save that for Jason. Okay. All right. Now we can drop to 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. I might as well.
Now, I'm sure. I hope you have something to block damage.
Good point. Yeah. Play this card when a new ranger suffers damage. Reduce it to 2. Yeah. So she goes first.
Oh, do we use the trainees thing? Although you're pretty low on
I don't want to draw any more cards right now.
Yeah, okay.
I'll wait on that.
Yeah, wait on
Triceratops I may use to block damage incoming.
Okay.
So, deal 6 damage to the ranger with the fewest cards in their deck. That's me. I think I will burn Triceratops, actually.
Okay, yeah, that's
so that I can get all the 3 health cards, or 3 shield cards to the top of my deck. There's 1. And 6 damage. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have any other 3 ones in here. I have a 2-1. Counter jab. I mean, I might as well maneuver. I guess I'll do counter jab and put that in there. That will guarantee another hit on another card. Okay, well, 6 damage to the ranger with the fewest cards in their deck.
It's not fast though. It doesn't. Oh, it
is fast. So it's gonna do damage to me. It's fine. That's why I burned Triceratops.
Yeah, and you have Billy as well.
Right. Once per battle, draw a card. I already know what's there, so I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I could draw it and then put a 3-1 in here, I suppose. Yeah. That actually might be better. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw this card because I know what it is. Although.
You can always use Billy at a later time.
Maybe I will. I may need it here. Okay, so rather than that, I'm going to play smooth moves to reduce it by 2 damage, and gain a crystal. So I'm going to play that reaction. So now 4 damage incoming. 1 shield. If this card is revealed for defense, deal 1 damage to an enemy card of your choice.
Oh, nice.
I want to deal damage there.
Oh, perfect.
Next, I have to reveal that, and it's a 3 shield card. That's 4. So I am done taking damage.
Okay.
So now we get to go.
Okay.
4 damage to each ranger is coming up.
Oh my god, that's everyone?
Yes.
Oh, shoot, how the heck are you going to defend that?
Which is why I kind of wanted to take this one out.
Alright. Okay, how about this then? Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay.
If we take this one and this one...
You want to do that?
5 damage to the most cards in their hand. Ranger must discard all but 1. I'm fine. I can probably take that. Who has the most cards in their hand right now? I have 6.
I have 7.
Okay, so you would more than likely take that damage. Maybe I should play as many cards as possible.
I have this to ignore the guard effect and just go after that one.
This one?
That one there, the second one, so it doesn't.
Well,
do
guard
damage.
does not cover this anyway. Guard only covers
yeah.
this, so we can just attack this freely.
Or we can just use that and spend all of our energy.
Oh. You mean to split it up between
Yeah.
these? I guess we should do that. The attack deals an amount of damage equal to the amount of crystals spent. You may divide this any number of targets. So if we do 4...
That's 8 total.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's 8 damage.
The scary thing is that...
Well, here's the thing. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4. And then 5, 6, 7,
8. Wow, it only needs
8.
2 more.
Right. So this card is defeated. That blaster, man.
I love it.
All right. So that's that. And this one there. And that's defeated.
Okay. So
Okay.
now it is somebody else's
So
turn.
Rita goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now we need 2 damage to take that one out if we can. We've beaten the game, by the way. Okay. Assuming that we've survived the battle to do so. We have no energy, right? I could, actually, I'm going to spend Billy's action to gain 3 energy. Right?
Billy's action.
He had an action.
Oh.
So I have Mighty Maces. I can roll 3 dice and try and get 2 hits on that. Do you have anything that guarantees damage?
I have. Oh no. I could use the. Well.
Yeah, let's do it. That's all. Yeah, let's.
What about the last card?
We don't need to kill it. We just need to kill 6 cards. We've killed.
Oh, well
we've
then,
killed
yeah.
6. We're just preventing this damage, pretty much at this point.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play Mammoth Slam, which is 0. If there are 4 or more cards in your discard pile, add 1. So 3 from this. Another 2 from Tyrannosaurus is 5.
And you still have his ability
Reroll.
to reroll.
Oh yeah. 5 damage. We got it.
We win.
So yeah, she goes. We go. We could try. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
So we've defeated Rita Repulsa on the easier mode.
Yeah.
So what did you think of this? Did you enjoy this?
It was pretty fun. I liked it. I think the little rules. I think not splitting up is the stupidest rule ever. I would homebrew the heck out of that. I think it's so dumb that you're kind of like latched onto another Power Ranger and you have to spend action.
Remember
points.
earlier when I suggested that?
I know, but I wanted to try the standard version, the rules.
I see. You wanted to see what it was like before.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I would like to homebrew this so that we have all 5 Rangers and we have 5 different decks to manage.
Yeah.
It's going to be more messy to do it that way, but I think it would be
It
more
makes
fun.
more sense.
It makes more sense.
It really does. In Ghostbusters, the Ghostbusters game, I think, flowed a little bit better.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't have that whole latch on to, like, the person you're with. You had to be in the same spot to trade things with people and to use the abilities. But that whole latching on is just so stupid. But I liked it. It was okay.
The miniatures are fantastic. Like,
Yeah.
this is amazing. The artwork on this, and they're not colored, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But, like, they're large. They're big, bulky. They're large. Like, this is amazing.
They're detailed.
Very detailed, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They have ribs and muscles. I can see, like, the pancreas and the shoulder blades
Well,
and the scapula.
Thank you for just listing every part of the body. I love the idea that you level up with your Megazords and that gives you special abilities. I like that each Ranger had its own unique way of playing. I don't know how Trinity plays. Zach is more reckless in that, like, the more cards in your discard pile, there are some that play off that. I like his hip-hop keto. Billy is more defensive in that you can get cards on top of your deck to negate damage. He's all about the rerolls, and she's all about, like, gaining energy and doing, like, bow attacks. Trini, I couldn't tell you because I don't know how attack 2 damage. You can spend one energy to shuffle it back into your deck instead of discarding it. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. We'd have to like do this at a later date. But there's also there's other expansions that include other
the Green Ranger.
Green Ranger. There's also new monsters and other ones that we haven't seen.
So how did you like it? Like,
I love this game.
Really? Okay.
I really liked it. Even with the 4 cards being drawn, it was still a nail-biting. At the end there, like, I don't like the idea, if you're playing on a regular game, immediately when all 4 locations are panicked, you lose. I don't like that. Because it's possible that, no fault to your own, due to bad RNG, you've got a boss that comes out, immediately panics, and then, like, you fill up. So, like, I feel like if every location is panicked, I would homebrew it so that you have until the end of the round to clean up one location.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
This is a great homebrew game. You can, like,
there's so many different rules. The rules for 3 players, very different for 2 players and 4 players and 5 players. If you want an easier game, increase your shared pool. There's so many different things you can do. I love that.
We definitely played wrong in the beginning. I didn't realize that.
That's okay.
You had to, that's fine.
I think we did okay. For our first game, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was really cool.
Would you play it again?
I would. I absolutely would. I expected a little bit more, I think. Like, better flow. And
it was a lot. There were a lot of little rules that I didn't understand, or, like, a couple of things I was just confused about. I couldn't find in the rulebook here.
Yeah. But I did like this. Did you prefer Ghostbusters or this? I feel like this reminds me so much of Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was easier than this, in my opinion. This has a lot more little rules to think about and to remember.
Yeah.
In my opinion. This offers more opportunities, though, I think.
I love the cards. I think the cards
the cards are fantastic.
My favorite
like the art on them, I mean, like...
They're a little bit more muscular than I
Billy was never this muscular. Sorry. He was the computer nerd. Let's just get that out of the way. With the glasses and everything else. How did he get his glasses underneath his helmet? Anyway.
It happens.
Anyway, so this is also nostalgic to me.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I could care less about the Zeo and the Neo and whatever else. The Space Ranger. Yeah, I don't care. I stopped. I got to the White Ranger. It was the regular Power Rangers, then the green one was the bad guy, and then the green one joined forces with the Power. Then he turned white because his green candle went out, or whatever. But that's as far as I got with it. I never saw any of the Dino Thunder.
I stopped after the Ooze movie. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
The Power Rangers, the Ooze. Oh, that was great.
I did not see that.
After that, there were all these spin-offs and different Power Rangers. And I was like, nope, I want my ninja Power Rangers. I like my ninjas.
It was very nostalgic for me. This oozes a lot of theme. It was totally worth picking up, I think.
Wow.
I liked it.
It's funny because this was on a whim. Like, I saw the Power Rangers on the YouTube and I'm like, oh my god, look. And you're like, really? Really? Fine.
The more I thought about it, the more I saw the gameplay, I'm like, this is actually a fun co-op game. I gotta try it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay.
I did something right.
Yeah. One time a year. You get your one time a year. Anyway, I need to take a break. I've been standing for the last 3 hours. But that was Power Ranger. Again, just to stress the largeness of this box, though.
It's huge.
You're gonna... It does come with these plastic things, and it's double layered. So you're gonna put the figurines in here. Just make sure you've got the shelf space for it. But all in all, I kind of want to buy the Tommy expansion now, just to mess around with that. I will also homebrew different ways to play without having Rangers from sticking together. Yeah. This is nice. It saves table space, but it doesn't give me full control over what I want to do.
Exactly.
So if you're willing to sacrifice table space, I would say just control 5, and you want all 5 to be out here, then control 5 separate decks. Maybe play around with shuffling all cards into one deck and then drawing a maximum hand size of 10 or 12. You'd have to homebrew it, but I'm just saying it's possible.
I would love to, even if we're not in the same like battle space, I would love to maybe not be able to use the abilities, but still be able to use the cards.
That'd be cheap.
Or
then location wouldn't matter at that point,
or
right?
vice versa then,
Yeah,
where
it's
we
broken.
can actually have like use the, I don't know. I think that would be fun.
All right, well, we got to head on out.
Yeah.
Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid, great cooperative game. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.